Ah, yeah. What's up, people? We got more streamage. Hogger is indeed Varshio. You're there on the cusp. Ready to start chatting as soon as the stream goes live. Yeah, you got ads. Ah. That'll happen, though. It's all good. I hope that you're getting some good ads. I hope your ad experience is going well. Rikios coming in with the funk. You want a funk? You want a funk? Rolling Boshi. Oh gosh, you're very kind. The greatest Boshi ever known. Rikios, thank you for gifting a sub to Rolling Boshi. Oh, to Varshio, sorry, my bad. Varshio, enjoy that gift sub courtesy of a very generous Rikios 1. Thank you, Rikios. Was good, Frost Aurora. We finished the Super Robot Wars. Well, they're not over. But we finished the story. In fact, let me put that we're in post-game in the screen description. I never know how to... Here we go. I'm screaming at you live on Twitch. Princess King, Your Majesty. Welcome, and thank you, Void Adept, for Sanjoing there. Thank you, Void. And thank you, Rolling Boshi, for taking it to the hoop. Hello, Ray Reagan, and thank you for following, by the way. I was going to mention it off the top, but I forgot. But thank you for the follow, and good to see you in the chat. Oh, Princess King, thank you for answering my silly Rex question. Oh, no worries. It was fun to try and actually put myself in the moment and try and respond as the combination of Rex, Raptor, and Butthead. Void Adept, you missed the finale. You were doing work on DMG. Oh, hell yeah. You know, it's all good. The finale was essentially just, we won, but it's not over. It was one of those, there's DLC endings. Did you ever play Asura's Wrath? Margin! Margin, thank you. Thank you for getting us on a hype train, and thank you for the 100 bits. You couldn't begin to imagine the irrefutable truth that lurks in my game. Oh, a second off. Oh, wow. That was incredible. That was some impressive, almost on the exact spot audio prompting. Thank you, Margin. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the star chips. And thank you for all of your work in promoting Super Robot Wars and helping people play them, helping them become more accessible. Rolling Boshi, Asura's Wrath was metal. It was extremely metal, but you know what wasn't metal? The ending, or at least the ending that I played. The ending of Asura's Wrath, for those of you who don't know, in the base game, and I'm not going to spoil anything. Oh, Frost Aurora! Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Dropping them hot, steamy butts on the stream chat. I do appreciate it. Frost Aurora, thank you for gifting subs to Evil Beast of the East. Oh no, the Yeast Beast. To Calastelio, to Maya Chu, to DJ Dano 316, and to Misera. Thank you so much. Yes, Asura's Wrath. The way the game ends, without giving any spoilers away, is the game basically says, that wasn't the ending. If you want to play the ending, buy the DLC. And I'm not exaggerating. It does essentially say that. I'm doing all right today, Ray Reagan. I won't lie. Yesterday's stream, I was feeling rough by the end of it, but I'm feeling a bit more refreshed, and I think it would be fun to tackle some of the extra content in this game, some of the post-game stuff. And thank you for getting us to a level 2 hype train, by the way, Frost Aurora. I do appreciate it. Thank you for almost getting us to a level 3 there. Do appreciate you guys getting hyped, even though we did already finish this game. It was an attempt to deal with the used game market. Was it really? I didn't realize there was a specific reason for doing that with Asura's Wrath, of all things. They thought that they could get around the used game market by being like, you have to buy the ending. What? Alibi in Ashes, how do I keep my fur so soft and fluffy? Only the finest, most refined bottoms get to sit on me. And that's how it works. It rubs off on me. Atticus of Bron, thank you for Sanjoing there. Good to see you. But for real, how do I keep my fur so soft and fluffy? Well, I'm just born like that, baby. Atticus of Bron, hey. Goody Floofy Menace. Goody Floofy. Sounds like something Tamaki might say. Tamaki! Rust Aurora, Asura's Wrath fell into the mindset a lot of publishers got into. They believed used games were killing the industry. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of attempts to tackle that problem, which, you know, it's not really... I mean, I don't think it's... Tell me! Exactly, Alibi and Ashes. Tell me what the problem is. I think the used game industry is, I don't think it's a problem, per se. Void Adept, you might want to make them wash properly if they're leaving marks, LK. I didn't say they were leaving marks, I said they rubbed off on me. Clearly, I am without blemish. I am without butt blemish. I am also without butt. I think I missed it, but Princess King Forever, thank you for the 10 bits and the choo-choo hype train. I'm so sorry, Princess. Princess King, I think I missed it. But thank you for that. They want to make all of the money. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, guys. Before we get into this, I want to explain something. You're probably noticing that my PP is at 9,509, and I have a lot of MXP, and that's because, and I'll show you, I was still itching to play, so I did Showdown with the Unknown a bunch. And you guys told me about this. Some of you told me about this. This is a boss battle with Advent, where you get a bunch of power parts from him, but you also get loads of, like, credits and EXP and stuff. I don't think I got all of them yet, Varshio. How many times do you have to fight him? Because I fought him 8 times. I'm showing my PP on Twitch, unfortunately. 9,509 PPs. Did you get Victory Turn Off yet? I don't think so. Victory Turn Off? 9 on top of the original? Yeah, I don't think I did 9 times yet. So maybe we'll do it one more time, as Daft Punk once encouraged us. But as you can see, there's loads of DLC quests. There's their Bygone Days Part 2. There's They Are the OG Team. Encroaching Threat, Those Who Pierce Through, Power Unleashed, and extra, The Black-Haired Woman's Retribution. Don't know what that's about. I'm spoiling a princess, as you're very kind to spoil me in return. Do Power Unleashed next. Oh, okay, but what about... I want to do Showdown with the Unknown first. So, and this is something I can do without even really thinking about it, because it's just the same battle we've done already. So let's jump into it and just start gabbing. Black-haired leads to the extra chapter. Oh, so that is the continuation of the story, I'm guessing. Good to see all of you, by the way. Welcome back. Quick warning, black-haired woman's retribution will lock you into ending the game. Oh, we don't want that. Not yet. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, some of these units have been significantly more leveled. Like, Ryoma is at 162 now. Why is the video frozen? I'm not sure, Musa. You might want to refresh. Is it frozen for anybody else? You guys let me know if that's an issue. I can see the video moving. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Let me know. Not on my end. Okay, we're good. All right. So yeah, as you can see, well, I guess you can't see it yet. This is just a boss battle. Oh, this is just a boss battle that you can repeatedly do, and it gets a bit harder every time. Mused, hey, don't apologize. It's all good. I went out of my way to finish it in one go, so I should be apologizing for rushing it, I guess. But no, it's all good. You can always watch the ending on the VOD. I streamed on 3 work days for the week. I'm so sorry, Mused. Well, at least you're here for the post game. It's very exciting. I'm a bit more myself. All right. I do recommend refreshing, even if you're not having a screen freeze, just in case. I don't know. All right. I'm gonna upgrade some of my level 100-ish units. Let's give these guys a bit of a boost from this fight. Obviously, there's a lot of tough enemies here, but we don't need to worry too much about it, because really the boss is the only thing that matters. Oh, you finished the 5-hour VOD a bit ago. Oh, nice. Hell of an ending. Quite a crazy fight there at the end. I'm glad I got to use the big rabbits combo move to finish the job. That was a lot of fun. Alright, here we go. I've fought this guy like several times at this point, so I'm not concerned. Our 9th battle at last. Let us begin.
You're on, Advent. You better give us a challenge. Be careful, he's more powerful than the last time. I can tell from here, he just feels different.
He better be, or we'd have wasted our time dragging ourselves over here.
All units open fire. Focus on Hypsistos Zet.
Come, Kaibacorp. Let us both pour the whole of our bodies and souls into this battle. And let this meeting ring with the joy of all that lives. Kenshiro, you spent your birthday at your first pro wrestling show. That's awesome. What show did you go to? What pro wrestling company did you check out? That's so cool. Hey, Speedstar Ore Sanjo indeed. Welcome. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. Before we do anything, take it down. Take it down. Tick-a-tick-a-tick-a-ting. That's the sound that plays at the end of a level of Sonic the Hedgehog. Tick-tick-tick-a-ting. You saw freelance wrestling. Oh, anybody of note? I'm guessing it was probably an indie show. But did you see any, were there any names there? Or did anyone stand out to you that you'd want to talk about? Frost Aurora, speaking of Kamen Rider, guess what I see in Archive for free? In Archive? In Archive, what do you mean? Which archive? Do you mean the Internet Archive? Because yeah, there's plenty of Kamen Rider on there. Plenty of Kamen Rider on the Internet Archive. If you've ever wondered where to find it. The Archive website. Yeah, no, there's probably a bunch of it there, yeah. It's probably quite a few. And you didn't hear it from me, but yeah, you should check it out. What am I doing? It was an indie show. There was a wrestler called Kylie Ray. I feel like I know that name. Maybe I'm just thinking of Kylie herself, Miss Minogue. Alright, let's retrieve people. Let's give some of these guys some good EXP. Oh shit, I keep pressing the wrong thing. That's entirely my bad. Frost Aurora, I found Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. I'm ecstatic. I had to find the OGs. I'm very excited for you. Get on board with the Toku journey. It takes 2 to tango, but it takes 1 to Toku. Kenshiro Monkey, thank you for cashing in your star tips for a doo-da-la, la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, doo-da-la. Doo-da-la. I do appreciate it, Kenshiro. Thank you all. Alright. Thank you again for getting us on that hype train, folks. I do appreciate it. It takes 3 to change Getter 1. I'm not going to try and say it because I don't know how it's supposed to sound, but I assume it's like, change Getter 1. Alright, let's go. She was like a Bailey prototype. Reitero. That's right. I thought so. I thought I remembered. Yeah. It did have kind of Bailey vibes. Oh shit, we got the animations turned off. I forgot. You guys don't mind, do you? You guys don't mind until I fight the boss. And even then, we're gonna have to repeatedly hit him. You guys don't mind for this. For this one fight, if I have these animations switched off, do you? You don't, because if you did, you wouldn't be here. You would be, watching some other stream where they do everything you want to do. The Kamen Rider I want to see is Drive. I'll tell you what, Frost Aurora. I've had the Kamen Rider Drive song stuck in my head all day. I've been walking around going, Hajimaru! And I'm not joking. Make sure she hits. Alright. See, these guys have gotten so strong that it's actually becoming harder to get insta shots. I don't get insta kills anymore in this mission. Nia Knight, thank you for the Ore Sanjo. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Kadomaru. You're roasting over there back in the homeland. I'll believe it, Void Adept. You take care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Please. Brave Daze. It's not gonna do shit. Man, Shadowmaru, get good.
Brooklyn Rage!
Hey, got that Brooklyn Rage. That's right, Frost Aurora. I do appreciate you telling us about the Brooklyn Rage there. Enjoy that shower, Void Adept. I hope that it is refreshing as heck. Hang on. I hate when I can't act... How do you give other units... what is it? Is there a way I can manually give someone... morale? Of course there is. But it's like... I guess I'd need to give him a specific power part or something. And also kill people, etc. You know, there's lots of ways to give morale, but I was hoping there was some easy press one button. There's one spirit. Yeah, there is the spirit. Yeah, but you don't have that spirit. Anyway. It's fine. They will just do damage. I keep misgendering Ange and I feel bad. Alright, blue one. This is difficult. These units have gotten really tough. You mean a spirit that gives someone else will? Oh, okay. Frost Aurora, it's about 100 here in St. Louis. And being right next to the river makes it worse because it makes things humid. Oh, I hate the humidity. Hey, good job, Asagi, getting great ace. I love to see that. I appreciate it, Princess King. I do believe we've got this. It's just going to be a bit of an uphill battle. It's going to be a big uphill battle we're dealing with here. Use that. He's down to not even half health. I brought a bunch of not very good units, but that was with the intention of leveling them up, and it's going to take some doing. You're using a few underleveled units, so it would be relatively uphill. It's true. I didn't think about that. I've been using lower level units on this mission just to level everybody up, but now it's gotten to the point where they are significantly underleveled. Because it's become a much bigger fight as a result. As your Princess King, I royally appoint myself as your #1 cheerleader. Princess, you're very kind. Get him, Eyes. There you go. Giving Eyes some EXP. The Eyes have it. Anybody else? Nobody else on the Dry Stragger. Okay. God, this is going to take some doing. I mean, worst comes to worst, we do have Shingeta Dragon, but he's supposed to be Shingeta-ing the win. Not leveling up. Alright, at least Suzukaze. Andros! Uncle Andros! Thank you for already Sanjoing Andros. Ryoma solves all of life's problems by taking the life part out of the equation. Not the problem part. I mean, that too, but... Yeah, these guys are significantly underleveled. I didn't even, I mean, I did realize, but I guess I didn't clock how much of a problem it would be. But it'll be alright. What's new, Andros? We finished the story of this game, the main story, anyway. And now we're doing extra content, post-game content, you could call it, even though it's still part of the game. Post-story content, I guess, but there is a bit of a story going on. Kind of. King Jader. With the J-Quath. Nice one, Jader. Leveling up to 93. And we've got Majinga Zetto. You shouldn't have any trouble fighting these guys, surely. You're in Majinga. Full volley. Nope, you're not going to win, apparently. No, that's how tough these guys are and how underleveled I am. You've been playing the Persona 5 mobile game. Andros, tell me about that. I didn't even know about that. There's a mobile game? Is it like a gacha? Or is it an adaptation of the Persona 5 game as a mobile game? Because more and more RPGs are doing that. Which is surprising. I never thought I'd be able to play, like, multiple Final Fantasy games on my phone. It is gacha, but mostly plays like it's its own side story to Persona 5/, What is the R? Is it Royal? I'm guessing it's just R. Persona 5 R. You can kind of play it without gacha. I mean, that's valid. I don't judge anyone for playing gacha games, just for the record. I play gacha games myself. I used to play Knights of the Old Republic. I used to play the Old Republic, the MMO, while playing Galaxy of Heroes on my phone, right next to the computer. So I had a split screen experience going on. You got DBZ, Dokkan Battle, and Pokemon TCG Pocket. No, those are valid. Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z, you can't go wrong. Oh, Fa. I brought Fa. What was I thinking bringing Fa? What the fuck? I mean, alright. Maybe she can take that guy out, though. He's got very little health. She could get a bunch of EXP from this. Damn it, Fa. Alright, Gold Leo, set Fa up with a sword. No, you're gonna kill him. Everybody else is gonna be able to kill these guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is anyone able to not kill this person? Fa, I'll tell you what, Fa, here's what we're gonna do. You note to follow, so you... No, there we go. Yeah, make sure you've got full accuracy, and we're also going... Well, we're gonna let it play. Oh, for God's sake. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, dear. Oh, no, hang on. So, we're gonna resolve, we're gonna restore action. So close. Oh, man. We're gonna restore action to Bright, who's gonna move closer, and is gonna use his own... No, he's not. Hang on, I got a... Damn it. How do I give you more EXC? Here you go. Elisa, thank you for auto-sanjoing. I'm feeling much better. I do appreciate you checking in. I pushed myself a bit too hard yesterday. Here we go. Restore action. It was completely unnecessary, but I'm helping Fa level up. Leave Fa alone. She's doing her best. She's not even gonna kill them. What is this? How is... Hang on. Love. Of course Fa will do it with the power of love, right? Yeah. And she leveled up like 7 times, which isn't... It's not amazing, but, you know, at least now I justified bringing her to this fight, which made no sense otherwise. We've got 11 other units. Gold Leo, your turn. With your super sword, yes, do it now. Helps that she can now hit. It does help, she's in a better Gundam. Alright. Gemini. Gemini. Oh, no, he's right there.
Rumbling wheel. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Nice one, Gemini. And we still have 10 units left, so...
Brooklyn Rage!
And Ross with the Brooklyn Rage. It represents how we feel about all that. Thank you so much, a BH Behemoth, for the follow, by the way. And Ross, thank you again for that Brooklyn Rage. We're going to go on a bit of a killing spree with Red 5, who is standing by. As they say, Red 5 standing by. You know. Alright, well, do I need to use that fight? Can I just use the beam cannon? I can use the beam cannon. There we go, boom. He's down. And we keep going. And we don't stop. Star Wars reference. Yes, indeed. Can't stop, won't stop. Might stop a little bit. To use Soul. There we go. Ahoy, hoy, hello, El Diablo.
El Diablo Nato.
All right, we're trying to take out...
No matter what.
El Diablo, thank you so much for the no matter what. It's no matter what. Let the games begin. May the best man win. Why didn't we have more songs like that in Yu-Gi-Oh? I understand that, my assumption anyway, is that, hey, Jabungle, good to see you. My assumption is that after the success of Pokemon, they wanted to do a sort of repeat with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I would assume, based on everything I've heard, that they didn't expect it to be as successful as it was. But they were obviously emulating a lot of the things that went well with Pokemon when it came to the West. So my assumption is that they did that song, and they did those songs, you know, the whole music to duel by thing, because that was a popular thing with Pokemon when they released, like, the character songs and everything. I wish they would do that more with Yu-Gi-Oh! I wish they did that all the way through to the end, because it's really just in those first... It's just in that first season, really. You've got,
Disappear. Out of here. It was time to hit my blues. Didn't guess. To be dressed in my clothes and in my shoes.
Hang on, let me look this lyrics up. What?
Thought you were so tough. Give it up.
I'm back, lyrics. I'm always one card short. Those were great songs. Let me look at these lyrics. Here we are.
Disappeared.
Hey, Mavana!
Change up.
One of the few Kalisu henshins that we can actually see on that alert. Thank you so much, Mavana, for the 55 months of sub. I do appreciate it. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Bryson, do I have time to hear about the Rower, the best Naruto character?
I always have time for the fucking rower. That motherfucker is the fucking shit fuck. My bro fuck.
Are you talking to me?
Bro fuck. Yeah.
They can't hear you. Let me see. Hey, Dark Jade, good to see you. How are things? Doing much better today. And Marin and I were talking earlier, and since we don't have Soupy tomorrow, we were thinking about streaming. There's this visual novel, what is it? The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, that we've never played, but we've talked about playing. So we thought that might be fun to play just me and Marin tomorrow. So we might be doing that, just by our lonesome, as a couple. Sean Laraway, I'm surprised Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't have Jukebox like Pokemon did, considering they were both 4Kids dubs. I mean, yeah. Whose Jukebox would it be? Would it be Pegasus wearing a Pikachu costume going, Pika Pika? Because I would want that. Hang on, what am I doing? I've been talking shit about Pokemon so much that I forgot what we're doing. Okay, I think we're okay. Talking so much shit. Kuriboh's karaoke. Doo-doo la la! That would be great, actually, Sean. I would love to see a Kuriboh. I would love to see Kuriboh have the global saturation of a Pikachu. Wouldn't that be great if everybody was as cool with Pikachu as they are with... No, as cool with Kuriboh as they are with Pikachu? I don't know what we'd have to do to make that happen, but I want that to happen. Ray Reagan, I was wondering, do you watch Super Sentai or just Kamen Rider? I've watched Kamen Rider, I've watched Super Sentai, and I've watched Ultraman. And I've watched Sukeban Deka. And something else. Yes, I'm talking about The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right. Yes, we've heard about it, we've never played it. We've been very, very curious to check it out, so we might do that tomorrow. But yeah, I love Super Sentai. I think it's fantastic. I think there are some things that you can't do with Kamen Rider that you can do very well with Super Sentai, and vice versa. I'm a big fan of Shinkenger. I think that's probably the best Sentai I've seen. I also love King Oger, and I love Don Brothers, and I love Jetman, and I love Tokyuger. I loved Boom Boomger. I think Boom Boomger was great. Ray Reagan, I want to get into Super Sentai, but I'm not sure where to start series-wise. Do you have any recommendations? Ray, My first Sentai was Jetman, and I think that that's a great place to start. If you want to just watch a really, really strong old Sentai from the late 80s, early 90s, it's early 90s, I think. Is it 1989 to 1990, or is it 1990? I forget. But Jetman, I highly recommend. Jarbungle live-action Sukeban Deka. Wow, how'd you get introduced to it? I found it through Kenny Lauderdale's channel. Well, I was introduced to it by learning that the mum in Kamen Rider Gotchard was the protagonist in Sukeban Deka. And then I heard that it was all about a yo-yo, that she fought with yo-yos. And I went into it being, oh, this is going to be fun. It's actually a really intense show, but it is fun. And she's great. Like, anytime she's walking with that yo-yo, that's the most badass anyone has ever been. Ever. Anywhere. Of all time. Yeah, Zyuranger, I've not seen myself. I can't really specifically recommend it, but obviously if you like Power Rangers and you want something familiar, Zyuranger is right there. Yeah, if you've watched Power Rangers, Ray Reagan, Jetman was the series that came right before Zyuranger, which was adapted into Power Rangers. And so if you want to see what, like, preceded that show and its whole gimmick, Jetman, I highly recommend. It's legally available. You can find it on multiple platforms. It's really good, and it's got a great theme. Jetto, Jetto, Jetto man. Let's go, Tobidase. It's good stuff, guys. I've still not seen Zyuranger. I need to check it out one day. We've got 3 units left. Come on, we can do this. I guess Shingeta dragons are gonna have to be busted out at this point. You've been paying Lewis to do Sentai episodes for Atop the Fourth Wall. That's been fun. Oh, nice. Good old Linkara. He's a man, punch, wears a cool hat. I highly recommend it, Ray Reagan, but if you want something more modern, honestly, and if you have access to it, the most recent show, Boon Boomjer, which preceded Gozyuger, which is the currently airing one. I actually think Boon Boomjer is a really good show. It's not quite as, like, it doesn't have sort of the revolutionary, out-of-the-box feel that some of the other more recent ones have. But Boon Boomjer is a blast, and the second half of it is surprisingly intense. Mecha82, since Sentai doesn't have continuity that connects each show, you can pretty much start from whatever you think seems interesting to you. Yes, it's taken a while, Mecha 82, for me to realize that in order to recommend a Sentai or a Kamen Rider or a Tokusatsu generally, I think the most important thing for people who are unfamiliar with it is that they like the aesthetic, because if they don't like the aesthetic, everything else could be as good as it can be. But if they just don't like what is, like, being presented in this very over-the-top, flashy, like, look at this cool guy, if they don't like that guy and the way he looks, they're not going to get on board with it. So you kind of have to say, like, which guy do you think looks cool? and sort of go from there. Alright, Shin Shine Spark. And we're going to turn off on the animation. And we're going to find out how much damage he does. Hang on. Have I got Smash Hit on? I do, okay. So yeah, with Smash Hit turned on, with Shin Shine Spark, which is his most powerful move, with all of his upgrades, with the dubious health drink Drunk, and with Valoron, we're going to see how much he hits it with, and it's not going to be much. Dark Jade would also recommend Kaito Sentai Lupin Ranger versus Keisetsu Sentai Pat Ranger 2. It's a unique take on the whole concept. I've been really keen to check that one out. I haven't seen it yet, but that looks really cool. Is his morale maxed? Yes. But, of course, Advent hasn't been daunted now that you mention it. Maybe we should daunt him a little bit, since, you know, oh, we can't. Because I brought all that shit. Alright. Yeah, sorry. We can't do that. His morale is gonna be a problem. Alright. That's my bad.
You don't need a strategy, just do your thing. And that's how we'll do it, Hayato. We'll draw out every last drop of Dragon's power. Hayato, Benkei, on my mark.
Sure thing.
It's gonna be fine. I mean, it's not gonna do much damage, but...
Get to shine!
He's got all that green.
Shine! Strike!
He's going for it. Let's see how much... The best part. The best part of the game. Let's see how much damage we do, and if it even does much. That's incredible. It's not even taking a full chunk of his health.
Disappeared. Out of here. It was time to pay my dues. Never guessed that you'd be dressed in my clothes and in my shoes. Couldn't wait to move right in. If I were you, I'd be concerned. Ain't no way you're gonna win. Bet you didn't count on my return. Thought you were so tough. You had it all under control. Now enough is enough. Gonna take back what you stole. Give it up, 'cause now I'm back.
Look beyond the karmic horizon. Let's get some good old-fashioned nightmare fuel up in here. Check this out. Ah! Little baby. It's so upsetting. It's like something out of a Pink Floyd video. Thank you, El Diablo Nato. I do appreciate it. Well, technically, Dark Jade, this isn't really post-game. This is actually during the main game, but he only becomes this powerful. Thank you, Princess King, for the other headpad. I do appreciate the royal headpad. The only reason this guy is so powerful is because I fought him 9 times, and this is the 9th time, and so this is him at his most powerful. This character is a boss from a previous game.
Hey, Ryoma, that one hit us.
Don't complain about a few scratches.
But yeah, no, we have to do that to him like 12 more times or something. Which is crazy. Because that's our most powerful attacker. Obviously, he has he has a lot of morale, but... Oh, I should have turned the animations off. That's my bad. See, now he's finally down to his 2nd health thing. It's crazy. It's all good, Dark Jade. Yeah, no, I'm curious as to how... I think the post-game content is not super hard, as far as I'm aware. I think it's just lots of bonus stuff, but... Varshio, LK might want to recheck his skills. I think he has new ones compared to even your prior fights. I don't know what his other skills were. Oh, triple action. Fuck that. Don't let him do that. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff going on. Got HP regen L. And I've never had to go a 2nd turn with him, so thankfully I've not learned that, but... Alright. Oh, Musid knows better than I do, I think. Alright, here we go. More of this. And turn off the animation. That way we can watch this bit. He did the same massive damage that's only gotten him down to halfway. Oh, you're very kind, Princess. I'm just happy to make you laugh. Level 163 for Ryoma. It's a lot of levels. Level up. Again, massive crit. Didn't do shit. Keep there. But this is the good news, is that we can just keep going. At least we can, theoretically. Girls.
Oh, the girls have been activated. Time to fight more.
Alright, keep going.
Please crush me.
El Diablo Nato with the police, crush me. That's what we're trying to do, but it's not working. He's down to 90,637 health, which would be a lot of health even for a regular boss, I think. You know, maybe a little low, but not like absurdly low. That would be pretty normal. And yet it's not even like it's half of one of his things.
The girls have activated me. Let's keep hitting this guy.
Alright, well, let me see. Can I kill him in this next hit? Yes, okay. Which means I'd rather not kill him. And that way we can set him up for somebody else to kill him and get a shit ton of EXP. Let's see how this goes.
Finally, we're getting results. This should be a good scrap. Let's pelt him with get a raise.
Let's get Far to kill this guy. Wouldn't it be funny if Far killed this thing? Down to 6,288. Still a lot, especially for Far. The light. Your strength is light itself. Yes. Hikari. So yeah, we're down to 6,288 health. It would be really funny if Far could kill it. I don't think it's going to be plausible, but it would be very, very funny. And I don't even think we can do it, because Far is over here, and we can't really give her an extra turn very easily. Seems unlikely, but funny. It makes me want to do it, though. It makes me want to make it happen. Hang on. I bet I can do this. I'm gonna do this. Restore action to Far. This is so stupid. Okay. I don't know how she's gonna get there. I guess if I emergency retrieve. Okay, she can get over there. So we know she can get there. Can we lower their health just enough to give her the win? Hang on. If I just use regular Tomahawk Boomerang, it's gonna kill him. Hey, Mecha, thank you for the head pat. I do appreciate it. And El Diablo, thank you for lurking. What evil lurks in the hearts of men, the Diablo knows. Alright, so Jay is going to go over there.
Mr. J.
Mercy spares a foe if your skill is higher. Oh, I don't know if that's going to happen, though. I don't think his skill is higher. Did you use Analyze on him? Probably not, now that I think about it. Let me try this, though. Hang on. Here's what's gonna happen. Ga ga ga. So he's down to 2,041. And that's not gonna kill him as far as I know, so... But let's save, because I want Far to do this. I want Far to kill God. Skip. I guess we could have watched it. He leveled up, good. 24 hit points. Okay, this is gonna work. And Mikkelrath, thank you! Thank you, Mikkelrath, for the sub for 16 months there with Prime. I do appreciate it. Hey, LK, hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, Mick. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for giving some support with your resub. I do appreciate it. Go. The fear is if she will only do 10 damage. It's plausible. It is quite plausible that that's all she will do. But hey, smash hit on Far, and just in case, a boost dash. Far, can you kill God? Fucking hell, Far. There must be some way. I need to give her Valor. I need to give her Valor or Soul. Ga 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 ga. We need to give... How do we give her Valor or Soul? Can we do that? Hang on. Mikkelrath working on my EFED, basically D&D for wrestling nerds. Oh, Mick, you don't have to explain EFEDs to me, although I'm sure other people appreciate it. But yeah, I've been in a couple of EFEDs in my time. Princess King Forever, thank you for the hydration. The Royal Water Giver, thank you. If she had a power pod. Oh, she don't have no power pod. Is there a... Hang on. Let's look at all my units and see what power pots they have. Somebody might have something... I don't think any of these guys have anything, but... Wait, why are there power pots? Can they not use them if their turn has ended? Ga 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 ga. I guess they can't do it unless... They might just not have active power pods now that I think about it. Aquamarine Neo, thank you for the Ore Sanjo there. I do appreciate it. Okay, yeah. Well, if that doesn't make you hydrate, I don't know what will. Thank you, Princess King, for the turn down for what? A little reward after hydrating. Alright, let me see here. There must be somebody else who sucks that can get them down to like less than 24. Ga 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 ga. Oh, hang on. Grant stat boosts. Oh, hey, hang on. Maybe we could stat boost her by moving closer? I don't know if that's gonna work. No. I'm gonna have to, like, bring out Kagero and have him do something. Fuck. Yeah, Fa, you help out here. You're the one we're trying to help, so. I've
gotta get in there!
We do have to get in there. That is the goal, Mickelrath. Thank you so much for reminding everybody that that is what we're doing here. Mickelrath. Do 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 ga 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 ga. Henshin. Thank you so much, Josh Bunton. I do appreciate the resub for 31 months there. He can't hear you. Thank you, Josh Bunton. Thank you for the resub. Here's a start boost for the channel. Thank you so much for boosting our stats. I do appreciate you activating your spirit and giving us some resub there. Let's hope that Kagero doesn't accidentally kill this guy. There is something I would never surrender. You know, if Kagero gets it, he deserves it. If Kagero kills God, he deserves it. Okay, good. Okay, good. I knew you couldn't do it, Kagero. Alright, Fa. We're down to 10 hit points. Is God Mega Ultra Chicken? Well, Mega Ultra Chicken is an Egyptian god, so I would argue yes. What the fuck, Fa? Yeah, maybe if Fa attacks twice. That's a good point, actually. Let's go twice. Here we go. No. He almost was supporting. Don't support her. She can do it. Stop. Stop. Let this woman do her thing. Okay. Let's just fight then. Even if I can't defeat them, I can still pin them down. This should work, unless it's God. Oh, wait. A 10 was a crit, and he survived it. Fuck you. A face from long ago. Okay. What? Right, I wasn't looking at what I was supposed to be doing. Alright, Fa. This is gonna happen. Oh, so he recognizes her because she was in that other game. Ah, that makes sense. Pin funnels. She doesn't need your help. Stop being sexist. And it's gonna happen. Fa! Even if I can't defeat them, I can still pin them down. There is a movie about Advent children. I love that movie. Advent Children is a great Kamen Rider movie. There, fin funnels, go! Fuck God! A toast to your battles to come. Fa did it. It's the Fadvent. Good job, Fa. Level 111. She leveled up how many times? So, like, 14 times. Alibi and Ashes, if you take out Mega Ultra Chicken God, does that make it take out? Oh. I congratulate you, Kaiba Corp. Take this for joining me in battle 9 times. Power Part Spiral Effector. Hell yeah, Mavana. But be warned that when we meet again, Hypsisto Zet and I will have our full power, and I expect you to meet it with your own. I will eagerly await your return. Come anytime, Kaiba Corp. Wait, was that not the end? There is another? Oh, for fuck's sake. There's another one? Okay. The only reason I did all that, the only reason we watched all that animation was because I thought we were at the end, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind doing it again. That's why we're here, right? That's why we're here, right? Well, he's always saying that, isn't he? Alright. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go AFK for 1 second. Just for once. Okay, I'm back. Wasn't gone too long. Let's try that again, though. This time, maybe we'll bring some tougher units, because, yeah, they've definitely upped their A-game. Showdown with the unknown. Yes, bring the A-team, absolutely. Just all of my highest level units. Depending on who it is. He brings another new skill. Welcome back. Alright, bro. K16, did I make it to endgame content? It is essentially endgame content, although this fight in particular is not necessarily endgame. It's from basically the endgame, but it's not post-game. Despite what my stream might suggest. Alright, bring all of the big boys. And Fire J. Decker. Urutoraman! You know what? I don't want Ray Earth. I want Ghetto 1. This is gonna be the Bully Advent stream just for the next, like, 30-40 minutes or so. It's gonna be fun, though. He's fun to bully. Oh, shit. I missed that. He has new dialogue. Hang on. Ah, not you. Welcome back. I am finally returned to my full might, and I will use every drop of it against you. That's the fully restored Hypsistos Z. Do we actually have a chance against that? We're here now, so all we can do is our absolute best. That's all I want. Let us begin. You're on, Advent. You better give us a challenge. Be careful. He claims that Hypsistos Z is at its full power, and he's probably right. So it's gonna be way more powerful than we've ever seen it.
Perfect. Maybe this will actually be hard.
All units, open fire. Focus on Hypsistos Z.
Come, Kaiba. Let us both pour the whole of our bodies and souls into this battle. And let this meeting ring with the joy of all that lives. Alright. One thing at a time. I guess it was Advent. He's got a bully kink, I guess. He's like, don't bully me. I'll explode. Now imagine this fight on a higher difficulty. Yeah, because I imagine it was... Oh, right, because you can... Yeah, I have been on the easier difficulty, haven't I? I think I'm playing on normal. I don't think I'm playing on easy, but I could be wrong. But either way, yeah, no. There's higher difficulties, and I can't imagine. Seems crazy. How many deities have we defeated so far? Deities? It depends on whether you count people that call themselves God. Because I think some of these guys are just claiming that they're gods. Micklerath, if the Yu-Gi-Oh characters were to be imported into a mecha anime, which one would be the best fit? Well, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel, he has a mecha. So maybe the guy from that? But, you know... Honestly, I would love to see Yusei. I would love to see Yusei show up, and he can have some motorbike shenanigans. Honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh characters would fit really well into this, even though mecha doesn't necessarily... I mean, I'm just saying that because I want to see Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it would be great. Sevens, that's what I'm thinking of. Sevens, not Go Rush. Thank you, Sevens. That's my bad. But aside from that, I feel like, who else has giant robots? Doesn't Kaiba have a large blue eyes jet? Yeah, he probably would. Kaiba would probably be the character to put in this, frankly. Like, it would just make sense. Ed Meister, 1988, thank you for Ore Sanjoing there. Welcome. to the Super Robot Wars 30 stream. Just the one Wars. Valen from the Atlantis arc. You could make an argument there, yeah, absolutely. Skip. In fact, I'm gonna turn off the animations until we get to the big boy, because there really is no point just yet in looking at the animations.
Come, Battler.
We don't really need any of that. Atomic Burner will do the job. I love Combatler. Ha-he-ha-he. Oh no, he's lost his turn. I don't think we can reach him from here, no. Well, anyway, Combatler got one of them. Final Gao Gaiga shooting. Here we go. Final Gao Gaiga should be able to just go through all these guys. Same, Mickelrath. I've not watched much myself, and this game has certainly got me itching to try. Jilla, I can hardly wait until the big update for SD Gundam G Generations Eternal in a couple of days. I saw that they were adding some shows, and Varshio, I think you explained to me which ones they were. It's escaping me right now. Remind me what's coming. Baka, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. I'm wishing you a good Saturday. I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope you're all having a good weekend. I hope that you're all hanging in there. It can be difficult. It can be difficult just to get by. Aquamarine Neo, got any plans for 4th of July? Yeah, we're going around to a friend's house. And we're gonna party. You know me, I'm such a party animal. Kuribohs are party animals. In the sense that we resemble party balloons. Seed Destiny and a Shah's counterattack variation known as Beltor Chica's Children. I saw that. The Gundam logo was... It looked cool. Like, it kind of looked like a cool sort of paint thing. Is that from one of those? I don't know what... I don't know how to describe what I'm talking about. I'm not very good at describing. Who's that? Pepper. What's he do? What's he do? My cat is sneaking around my feet. That would be Beltor Chica. Ah, yeah, no, the Gundam logo looked all cool and shit. That Unlimited Professor, thank you for the 10 bits. It's hip, LK. He rocks the party, and he brings the cards in an old school way. Oh, I'm LittleKuriboh, and I'm here to stay. I'm playing the card games in an old school way. I can't sacrifice summon anything. It's CCA, but a slightly alternate universe where Amuro didn't dump Beltor Chica after the plot of Zeta Gundam. Oh, so it's her fanfic. Everything happened exactly the same, but he likes me still. I don't even know who Beltor Chica is, really. I think I know who it is, actually. She's one of the supporters. How am I today, Unlimited Professor? I'm doing alright. We're just playing some post-game / side content in Super Robot Wars. And I'm having a great time. I'm trying to not fuck up. It requires a lot of button pressing. He gets the high new into production instead of the new, and Shan doesn't make the Sazabi, but the more badass Nightingale. That's interesting that a big change in the timeline causes them to make cooler robots. I like that. That was a big achievement yesterday, Unlimited Professor. I was so excited about it. I'm glad we got through the story. I'm excited to see what else the game has to offer and also move on to other games. Nightingale and Hainu are huge fan favorites. I love to hear it. I mean, the Hainu is pretty cool. I don't know if I know the Nightingale. As someone who has gotten into Kamen Rider and for a long time used to be like, they all look the same, I obviously have shut my mouth and have realized how foolish I am, and that in much the same way that I used to look at Gundams and say, they all look the same, I understand now. They don't all look the same, but also they do. But it's cool that they do. They look the same in the ways that they are cool. They have the same framework and shit. Mickelrath, you just finished the Professor Layton Phoenix Wright crossover game recently. I loved every second of it. Oh, nice. I'm really looking forward to playing that one eventually. Because I know we can go back to playing the 6th Ace Attorney game, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, I've never even touched or even really looked at the Professor Layton Phoenix Wright crossover, so that is something. I'm a big Professor Layton fan, so I think I'm one of the few people in the stream when we do play it who will be like all about the Professor Layton stuff. Vaughn's getting all religious over there.
Oh, it's getting green!
I like the Combattler V's all over there, like, nobody likes me. Everybody's so mean to me. Jilla, sadly, Ultraman, especially early Ultraman, do look super similar to the point it took years to notice the differences. I imagine because it's so old, they didn't want to deviate too far from what made it appealing. You know, back in those days, it's like, well, people want more of this, so let's not change things up a little too much. Which is why Kamen Rider for a long time is essentially the same show as well, over and over again. Which is no bad thing. Old TV is kind of like that, where they were like, well, this works, so let's just keep doing it. Kind of miss that, you know? I kind of miss when not every show had to be a revolution of media. Am I using Victory Turn? What is Victory Turn? Sorry. I do apologize that I don't know what that is. I'm sure I'm a fool. It's probably a power part. What is Victory Turn? Mickelrath, I can confirm the Professor Layton part of the game is really good. Genuinely got stumped on a few puzzles, but I did get through it without a walkthrough and minimal hint coins. Yeah, I try to avoid walkthroughs as much as possible with those games. The part you got from an earlier repetition of the fight. Oh no, I didn't. I haven't used any of the parts that I've got from this fight. No, that's my bad. K16 Geets was something that felt different and unexpected to me, minus the usual rider kick and the reference to the original transformation arm gestures. Oh, right, yeah. There's definitely those tropes, you know, but a lot of modern Kamen Rider is vastly different to the various other series. Like, if you took Gabu, there are elements in there that resemble the Showa era, but it also doesn't resemble anything from the Showa era in a lot of ways. Okay. So, we're set up. The guy is here. Let's see what other skills he's got here. Triple action again. Supreme! Guard L3. It looks basically the same. All Disabler. Nullifies enemy weapon special effects. Okay, fuck you. I don't know if that's new, but fuck you. Okay, I don't know if any of that is different. He's very pretty, though. All right, let's bust out Shingeta Dragon, for lack of anything else. Oh, you played the Super Famicom Kamen Rider game. I played that at a friend's house, and it's really cool because it's one of those old Super Nintendo games where they have the little voice clips in. I don't know how they did it, but I used to be obsessed with video games that had little clips of people talking in. Like the Aliens game for the Super Nintendo, when you would get the game over screen, you'd hear Hudson going, "Game over, man, game over." And I was like, that made the game good to me. Hey, Anarchizer, good to see you. I really hope we get Kamen Rider Blade official release. That would be great. That's my boy, is Blade. Now witness the full original power of Hypsisto Z. My soul, my life are aflame. This is what the heralds and I had lost. What is he on about, heralds? Earthlings from a certain parallel universe who merged their consciousnesses together in order to become a higher dimensional being. I'm always trying to become a higher dimensional being. As a result, the entirety of mankind was reborn as 4 individuals who represented the 4 basic human emotions. Here we go. This is going to be something for your Inside Out fans. Joy? Yeah. Anger? Yeah. Grief? And pleasure? Oh. Joy and pleasure, huh? At first, they proclaimed themselves to be guardians of the multiverse and made it their mission to guide those who would follow in their footsteps. However, their intent slowly but steadily grew warped, and eventually they started accusing any civilization that had the potential of matching them disturbing the laws of the universe, thus proceeding to eliminate them. They were capable of controlling to some extent the fundamental energies of the universe that govern the laws of cause and effect. To those who cannot grasp their ability, they might very well be literal gods. In the end, their minds became warped to the point that they themselves were disturbing the universal laws. Ultimately, they were defeated by a group of people who claim a future free from tyranny. Thank you, Kaiba Corp. And thanks to those rare few who defeated me before. This is the greatest possible joy.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. We'll draw out every last drop of Dragon's power. Hayato, Benkei, on my mark. Sure thing. Geta, shine! Shine! Shine, spark!
Get him. Yeah, no, okay. Not even half. Not even half of one chunk of health. Those grins are the best, Gun Baltics. I love these guys. To know that you are strong is to know victory. Is he just gonna use the same old attack? Yeah, okay. Well, he did a little bit of damage. He did something. He only has the one. That makes sense. I should have turned the animation off. Let's try not to let him get a turn. I don't think we'll need to worry about it, but let's try to avoid any potential mishap. Okay. Oh, he's doing a bit of damage to us, isn't he? Hey, Meatball.
The women are activating me.
All right. Just throwing massive balls of energy at each other. What am I doing? What am I doing? Just throwing reality-breaking attacks at each other, just constantly. Mickelrath, LK, have you ever played any Fire Emblem or Advance Wars? Those were my gateway to strategy RPGs as a kid. I played some Advance Wars on my DS back in the day, but I've never played a Fire Emblem, but that is definitely something I'd like to change. Everybody has told me that if I like this, I'd enjoy Fire Emblem, and yeah, no, it makes sense. Let's see how this goes. He's so bloody powerful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. It's less okay. It's okay. Did I not do Zeal already? What happened? What's going on here? I get confused here? What happened? Zeal. Okay. Anyway. Go. And they're down to 45,000 health, it looks like. No. Yeah, 45,641, so we're getting there. How would we do? We'd kill him. How would we do with this? Okay. And get a beam. Alright, let's see what happens. 6,061. I mean, we don't really have any units that we need to level up, but it would be fun to give somebody a bit of a boost. Who have we got? Maybe we can give it to Yu-Gi-Oh! Since he's the pro tag and he's really not gotten to do much. I mean, he's not gotten to do much comparatively. He is the protagonist. Don't know why I'm doing any of that. Boss had a lot of health, yeah. Okay, sweet. Let's go. I should have turned the animation on. I apologize. There we go. 146. There we go. Feeling a bit better about Yu-Gi-Oh! Now.
I congratulate you, Kaiba Corp. Take this as a token of my gratitude for your company.
Power Part Miraculous Mark acquired.
This is the best Hypsistos Zeon I can do, but I will always be glad to do battle at any time. I will welcome you at any time. Come visit whenever you wish, Kaiba Corp. Deuces. An encounter at the edge of the karmic horizon. I am not a god, but I feel joy in this encounter and gratitude to all life.
Alright, sweet. Hey, there he is. Varshio, spiral effect, by the way, from the prior fight. I think it is an outright reference to Tenga, Toppa, Gurren Lagann, who were also in Z3. That would make sense, I guess. Spiral and all that. I can't think of any other spirals. I mean, I guess Junji Ito, but different kind of spiral situation. Alright, let me have a look at some of these PPs. And, oh, can't say that. Sorry. Power parts. But where's the cake? I can say that. Where is the cake? Show me the cake. Where is it? I want to sell the cake. Here it is. It's because we've got so many power parts from all that. Let me also upgrade. We're working on somebody here. At least I thought I was. Maybe we're not. Oh, yeah. It was... I thought I was working on the Dry Stragger. Where is the Dry Stragger? There it is. Right there. What did I do, Unlimited Professor? Was it me talking about... Did I say something, lewd? I apologize. Just fill the Dry Stragger. Oh, not quite all the way. Ore Sanjo, indeed. Mystery Stream, I do appreciate you stopping by. Give them more ammo. Mystery Stream, thanks for stopping by. I did say PP. That's true. That's on me. The PP is on me. Alright, let me see. That's Unlimited Professor. Thank you for the 10 bits. Speaking of PP, Pokemon legit came out with a card called Ends PP Up. Like, seriously, what were they thinking? Ooh. I see what you're saying. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna just look at what's available. So we're gonna go to some... Okay, Wizard Operator. Plus 25 mobility and sight. Increases experience, credits, and PP from destroying enemies by 25%. I've already got one of these on someone else, but it's pretty good, yeah. The Spiral Effector. All weapons plus 300 attack, ignore size, and barrier buster. Whoa, okay. Range extender, plus 2 to range of non-map weapons, applies to range 1 weapons. Oh. Fully restores HP, EN, ammo, and SP to equipped unit, usable once per map. Wow, okay. Ultra repair ampule. And Zone Recoverer restores 5,000 HP and 100 EN for equipped unit and adjacent allies. Got the full coat armor, 1,500 HP, plus 300 armor, nullifies weapon effects like armor down. Deal plus 10% damage to units 7+ spaces away. Okay, so that's for, like, snipers. Hey, Mystery Stream! To get down! Thank you, Mystery Stream, for the Ryutaro stance there. Victorious turn, plus 30% damage dealt and minus 30% damage taken for 1 turn. Oh, okay, pretty cool, yeah. Miraculous Mark is the big one. Oh, K16, one last question regarding Kamen Rider for SNES. Oh, did you try this was ages ago, and this was, I only played it briefly. Did you try beating one whole stage without transforming, including the stage boss? I don't remember. Apparently you can't clear it until you transform and do the rider kick. You can only incapacitate the stage boss. Okay, that's funny. You have to use the rider kick. I guess it is the finishing move. Plus 2 move, plus 200 weapon attack, plus 1 to range of non-map, non-range 1 weapons. Activates the Miracle Spirit once per map. I do have another one of these on someone. I think it might even be on the protagonist, but I could be wrong. Either way, those are cool. VT is the big one, because that fight is the only place you can get one, and it stacks with all other sources of damage. Oh, wow. I mean, it's very tempting to try and upgrade everybody, you know, with power parts and everything. I just feel like, I do want to do that, but at the same time, I always get executive dysfunction with this sort of thing, because I'm like, oh, there's so many options. So I might just move on to another mission if you guys don't mind, and I'm sure you don't. I know that there's benefits to be had from using those power parts, but I might just keep doing missions. As you can see, you already got another miracle mark earlier. That is true. Who would do well? Power Unleashed. That's right. Yeah. Who would do well with the power part we were talking about, the VT Victory Turn? I'm trying to think. Combattler, you probably have a bunch of stuff. Here we go. No, those are all good for you. Welcome back, Avoid Adept. Huckabee. Honestly, I might just say fuck the Aqua module, because who cares? And just give Yu-Gi-Oh! The victorious turn there. How about that? There we go. We can also get a bunch of the oust things. Right? Which ones did you guys say were good? I forget. Also use up that PP to give Attacker EX to anyone with 20 weapon upgrades that doesn't have it yet. Okay. I will. Attacker EX. Alright. Everybody with 20 weapon upgrades. I'm guessing pretty much everybody in this page probably could use it. So let's do that. Sure. Where is Attacker? He's already got it. Oh god, Kato, why did I do that? That's not right. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. And that's all we can afford. I was a fool. Alright, now we can save. And let's do some missions. So we're doing Power Unleashed, apparently. To get stronger, our protagonist takes a long look in the mirror with help from their friends. You want me to load? We can swap. Yeah, whoa. No, it's fine. I don't care. Honestly, I don't. I genuinely don't care. Sorry, another Jeemer. I know it's probably frustrating to you. I'm sorry. Andes Mountain Range. Sever ties with the past for the future.
Moving to Andes Mountain Range and beginning mission.
See, I know I could probably do things better than I'm doing them. And there's probably a more ideal way of doing it. And I know I can correct the mistakes that I've made. But at this point, we finished the story. I feel like it's all good. That glasses freak is the least deserving of anything ever. But I already saved over it. That's right, Music. Somebody already told me about that. So we're going to have to not do that one yet. Drystraga Bridge. What's our reason for suddenly heading to the Andes now?
I believe we should investigate the Pillar of Light still present there. The relics of the divine civilization Aus, and gates to subspace. The Federation has been attempting to analyze the pillars as part of research into dimensional control, but they haven't produced much of note from it. Furthermore, it's clear that these pillars warp space-time in our world and cause DBDs.
which means they're essentially pests that call in étrangers.
Which is why the Federation has decided to seal the pillars as part of their plan to deal with the étrangers. Wait, we have a method for sealing them? Chief Mavie said that she has something worth trying at least. I know it's nothing new, but Chief Mavie really does work miracles for us. Hard to believe she'd managed to analyze the completely foreign technology of Aus and even prepare a countermeasure against it.
We are fighting the French. We have allied ourselves with multiple French units, so I think we have the advantage.
Ah, yes.
Is there something on your mind? What you thinking about?
Even if we're unsure, we must move forward. That has been our guiding principle this entire war. Just keep going. I am not entirely convinced sealing the Pillars of Light is the correct thing to do, but for now, we have to deal with things as they happen.
Understood. For now, let's make for the Andes.
It's in your hands, Chief Mavie.
Dry Straga Hangar 2.
Phew.
You haven't earned a break yet, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay, I mean, telling me to swing a sword 1,000 times with no break is a lot.
The real training only begins once all your extraneous strength is melted away.
It's kinda hard to argue with that, especially given the person saying it. Good, you understand. Now go do another 1,000 swings.
If you'd rather not, you could do 300 push-ups. Don't sweat it, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll be doing it all with you.
I remember asking y'all to help me train, but how does getting buff or swinging a sword make the 30th stronger? It probably doesn't. What?
The 30th isn't lacking power. Isn't the real problem you and your ability to draw out that power? Yeah, that's your problem, protagonist that just saved the world.
Fair point.
From your comments, it sounds like the greatest challenge is maintaining the black hole engine at full output.
Sure. After all, one screw up and it all goes out of control and then we all get blown up.
At the moment, you're only using the full output when you fire the black hole cannon, but given the time it takes the weapon to cycle, its use is fairly limited right now. But it'd be much easier to use in a more flexible fashion if you could just keep the black hole engine's power at a steady level, right?
Okay, I see where you're going. Now what's that got to do with swinging a piece of metal?
Basically, the point they're making is that you gotta stop clinging to the throttle like it's gonna blow up and just relax a bit.
Relax? Look, kid, youth is all about giving everything your all, but that's not how you win.
Gaining full control of the black hole engine is the best way to improve the 30th. You have to learn how to do that.
The moment when you're fully exhausted is when you stop putting unnecessary force into things and your senses are sharpest. Therefore, you must push yourself into that state so you can learn to use a more delicate touch when controlling the 30th.
Gotta admit, this sounds less like piloting tricks and more like martial arts talk.
It is though! This is the way of the robot!
Your goal must be to become one with the machine, to reach that ultimate pinnacle.
One with the machine.
I'll avoid it after. I'm so sorry. We hate the mugginess.
The 30th and I. Can we get there? If so, how long will it take? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Stop dozing off, Yu-Gi-Oh! Your training is just getting started!
Good luck, Yu-Gi-Oh!
If you need someone to train with, I'd be glad to help.
Well, with this much support, I can hardly give up, huh?
Dry Straga Laboratory.
Here I am, Mavie.
Welcome to the Mavie Clinic. No matter your concern, we can treat it in a pinch.
I'm gonna assume that was a joke to lighten the mood.
It was. It seems like you've had a lot on your mind, so the captain asked me to try to lend a hand.
So that's why you called me, okay. I appreciate the thought, but I can handle this myself.
No, don't say that. Here, I've got a great bit of stress relief. Hear me out.
You're back to that occult story again.
Well, good timing. Come on and expand your horizons a bit. Here, the black-haired woman's retribution. One of my favorite stories at this point.
Huh? I don't remember seeing this page the last time I looked at it.
I went to extreme lengths to find the missing portion. It took quite a bit of money and time. In fact, even after all that, I still don't have all of it.
You mean you used the budget of the whole Kaiba Corp on a hobby?
No. First of all, the black-haired woman's retribution isn't mine. It was in the Drystragger's main system when we got here.
How so?
In other words, this heart-rendingly awful story and the Drystragger have some kind of a relationship. Or at least, it looks that way.
The hell kind of relationship could they...
Well, with Commodore Fikes gone, we'll never know the answer for sure. I doubt you'll get anything out of Orchidacia either, hidden in the system as she is. Still, with the early parts of the story in hand, I have some clues, vague though they are.
What's that?
The heroine of the black-haired woman's retribution, Kagaribi, was dimensionally displaced.
What?
A foreign princess who arrived in a deep black light, and the various stories she took part in. The story is almost impossibly realistic, especially given the usual style of fiction at the time.
The Drystragger's core was something brought by Orchidacia when she was displaced here from another world, right?
That's right. I believe the Drystragger, Kagaribi, and the DBDs are all connected by a single thread. So, my intuition is telling me that this black-haired woman's retribution story and this whole series of events with the DBDs are related. And so I've just got a hunch that knowing how Kagaribi came to this world will prove useful.
I'll admit your wild predictions have saved us more than once, but this feels pretty out there even for you.
You're not wrong, which is why this is half my own interest.
Dr. Rihamine, thank you for Ore Sanjoing. Good to see you, Doctor. Looking forward to you reading Rawhead Rex later. And thank you for the hydration, some nameless punk.
You're not wrong, which is why this is half my own interest and half in pursuit of something useful. Don't worry, I'm not trying to use occult woo-woo to escape from reality.
Roger that. We're coming up on our next point of interest, so we need you to stay frosty for that.
Hopefully we find some kind of clue there. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it has some connection to you.
I can't wait, Dr. Rihamine. Rawhead Rex for Super Robot Wars when? Power Unleashed. I've heard of Sonic Unleashed, but power? Look at that zesty Pillar of Light. I'm just gonna bring my usuals. I'm not gonna really think outside the box a super lot. Having said that, we'll bring people that were in the cutscene. We know a bunch of these guys were there. I think Lelouch was there. I don't remember. Amuro was there. Ernie was definitely there. Eagle was there, but obviously as representing a capital ship. Dr. Rihamine, I'm glad to hear about Jimothy Jams being placed in his little rest area. Oh, baby. Jimothy Jams. Let me see here. I guess the Altyson, right? No, who was it? Was it Kyosuke that was helping? No, it was somebody else. It's the other guy. Camille was there. Oh, and obviously Ogami was there. He was the one dictating the training. And I guess Suzaku was there. What's up, Zombie? Good to see you. Great Diamond. And Eldora Soul was there. Sanger. Ah, yes, that's where we want. We want Sanger. Daizengar. Did I miss him? There he is. He's low level, but that's okay. He was there. Thank you, Margin. Too many cool blonde guys.
All mobile teams have been deployed.
No worries, Zombie. I hope that the curry goes well. I hope that your guests enjoy.
All units are to remain on high alert. The likelihood that we'll encounter resistance of some sort is high. The likelihood of me fucking up the line is high.
The South American pillar, huh?
Oh shit, this was where we first fired the Brave Cannon. Sorry, I was smoking a joint with Dumpster or whatever his name is. Dumpson? He's a dumpster.
Come to think of it, Shadow Maru was all hung up on power back then, and who gave weed to that child?
Please don't dredge up embarrassing moments from my past. I've given weed to many children in the past, but not today. Well, I know how you must have felt now. Yu-Gi-Oh! I want power too. Enough power to defeat anyone who threatens what I love.
All units be on high alert. Oh, I'm high. We've got incoming.
I wasn't expecting the étranger to show up here. They must have come to protect the Pillar of Light.
Suspend investigating the pillar. All units engage the étranger.
Yu-Gi-Oh! You're too far forward, and Miss Gina wouldn't like that.
Let him go, so... Hell, it's nice to see him motivated for once.
Motivation's good, but I think he's more reckless than motivated.
He's trying to push himself harder in his own way.
That's right. Sorry to trouble you guys, but back me up, okay? Come on, 30th. Let's do this. Man and machine as one. While I'm at it, I'll try to blow away this fog that's been in my head lately.
Sorry, that was me. I was smoking inside the 30th earlier. I love weed.
Defeat all enemies. Allied warships. Don't get shot down. Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't get shot down. We beat Mr. Irrefutable Truth and some kind of not god from the old universe. I think we can take some bats. They have sonar, though. You never know. Alright. We're gonna do it. The classic Utah line.
I love weed. Get him, J. Decker. I am the law. And if I'm the law, I can say that weed is legal.
Alright, what we doing? What am I doing? I'm so used to dealing with that boss that I've gotten confused. Alright, here we go. Pots. Alright, so we've just got 18 units. And what are we looking at here? IDOM. Where's I-sub? We're just all IDOMs. IDOMs. They're cute, though. We're scared of these guys? I guess we should see how Victoria's turn goes, huh? Margin Zenki, back in the day, consumable parts were literally consumable. Does that mean you'd consume them and then they'd be gone forever? Because that's scary. That's very upsetting to think about. I would not want that to happen ever. But I'm sure it will. Oh boy. That's wild. Alright. They were like repair kits. I guess that makes sense then, huh? I forget. I forget if I turn the animations on, but anyway.
The Pillars of Light, the Relics of Aus. I've got a bad feeling about this whole thing. Do I actually have any hope of winning?
I gotta turn these animations back on just because we're done with the boss now. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby! User Sunday just got in, but yep, consumables were very useless because they were literally consumable, one and gone for good. But if it's like healing stuff, I understand. That kind of makes sense to me. Genkai! This is gonna be easy, though. I thought I turned animations back on, did I not? That's my bad. I guess we don't really need to see it, but we don't want to get into the habit of not looking at the animations. That would be a sin. That would be bad. There we go. Back to normal.
AI opponents only have one difficulty setting. Easy. Ready for this? Yeah. Wha-bam!
I love the Andes background. Look how different that looks compared to our usual backgrounds. It's so green and verdant. And there's that pillar. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby! I heard Mamaru. That's protect, right? Voided Up, sorry, but when you say Scooby-Scooby, I just get It's Terror Time Again and Hex Girls playing in my head. Look, you play with whatever you want in your head. I don't blame you for wanting to think about the Hex Girls. Everybody seems to like them. I think I had dropped out of Scooby-Doo at that point. I watched the Zombie Island movie, which was great, and then I didn't get into the Hex Girls myself. I wonder if I could win Overkill's enemy by 3 times their max HP. Another Gma, even if healing wasn't really worth it. Even then, healing wasn't really worth it because it was a slot wasted on something that could be used for a permanent effect. That's a good point. Yeah. That is something I've learned playing Baldur's Gate 3, is that a lot of people say don't bother with healing because you can do more damage by a significant amount than you can heal. So you should focus on doing damage over healing, which is completely against how I usually play RPGs, but I've learned that it is actually pretty effective.
Time to get out there right where I want ya. Yeah. Slice and dice.
Just a bunch of Zubats. All those hours playing Pokemon and hanging out in caves is paying off. And I don't mean real caves. I mean in the game. I didn't go to some cave somewhere and sit and play Pokemon.
AI opponents are fucking stupid. Nah, gotcha. Ready for this? Got him.
Alright, we're slowly doing this. I guess I could have just kept the attack animations off, given that we're doing this, but... yeah, go on. While he's doing this, let's turn this stuff up. Oh, I don't remember Vashio. I'm sure it works. I'll say things and forget about them immediately. Which was more annoying, Zubats in cave or tentacles in water? I guess the caves for me, because the tentacles, I like water types, so I wanted to see them. Hey, GTX Cafe, thank you for the hydrate redeem. I do appreciate it.
Hey. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Any great flashes of insight?
Nothing yet, just killing guys. I don't quite think now's the time to ask.
Oh, shit.
That's...
The black humanoid unit we fought before.
What? Wait, this thing's making fun of me.
I should put that next to my show. Just have Yu-Gi-Oh! Looking at Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and saying, hey, this thing's making fun of me. Tie Wings, remember when they had those crappy air battles in Gen 6? I've not really played that much Pokemon, so I don't know which one Gen 6 is. I want to say that I didn't play it. I don't remember air battles.
This thing's making fun of me.
Hey, don't go too wild, Yu-Gi-Oh! You're acting strangely.
I don't really get why, but I can't stop myself.
Its smug aura mocks me, Charlie.
I'll blow them away with the black hole cannon. This is what happens to people who criticize me.
Hey.
Crap, they got me in a bad spot.
That's bad! There's no way to use the black hole cannon if they're sticking that close!
They're in just the right spot to trash the 30th.
You freaking...
I think I might have played Pokemon Y, maybe? I don't remember.
This sensation.
Stop, damn it. Don't you dare try to control me. I hate when guys show up and try to control me. God!
Energy readings from the Hucklebeam 30th are spiking. This must be... He's sending the black hole engine into overdrive. The thing that we were worried about is getting stuff done to it. What are you doing, Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know. My hands. My body, they won't listen to me.
If I don't do something, the black hole engine's gonna... Eject Yu-Gi-Oh! Now!
Mitsuba, get everyone away from me, even though you guys are all the way over there already. I'm gonna...
We can't get the black machine off of you. You don't need to self-destruct.
The enemy's not the problem. I'm the damn problem.
What does that mean?
I can't explain it, but I know that the way things are going, I'm not gonna be me anymore.
What's going on?
Sorry, 30th. You should have had a better pilot.
With someone like me piloting, you are always gonna end up like this. It's funny.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah. It's funny.
Here's one.
It's funny. Son of a bitch, der, here is one.
Thank you, Voidadet, for the son of a bitch dur and the here's one.
My hips are moving on their own. It's funny, but back when I first saw you, I couldn't.
No.
Damn it.
K1,
Tell me.
I'm telling you. I'm trying. Thank you, K16, for the no and the user Sunday. Tell me.
I'm gonna.
Thank you for that, user Sunday and K16.
It's funny, but back when I first saw you, I couldn't help but think you were kinda like me. All of this that's happened is thanks to this power you just had, whether you wanted it or not.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Answer me, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sorry, Mitsuba. I guess I'm nothing more than a puppet to the end.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mitsuba. The reason I fight, the reason I live, that voice is keeping me here. That's right, I accepted my power and I decided to use it to keep living. And I decided to use this power for Mitsuba. I have a boner! Power's not the problem. It's how you use it. Sorry, 30th. I nearly had you share my one-way ticket to hell. Just like Mitsuba showed me the path, it's time for me to show you how to use your power. Duh.
The 30th's output is stabilizing at a tremendously high level. Yu-Gi-Oh!
As long as Mitsuba's here with me, I can be myself.
I've got to get in there.
I've gotta get in there.
Some nameless punk, thank you for the gotta get in there.
Yeah, I know, 30th. I understand. Wagata. I can see it like it was right in front of me. You and I, both wandering to find a reason why we were even born, are now one. Are one now. I am myself. No one gets to do anything to my heart. I don't let them.
No one gets to do anything to my heart. I don't let them. There's no if. No one gets to do anything to my heart. I don't let them.
I don't let them. Right now I can move this throttle in microns. Yeah, everyone knows what a micron is, dipshit. Let's go, 30th. Show them what this new power of yours can do. Whatever's at my disposal is gonna get disposed. Blam, blam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's roll, Huckabee 30th.
Oh, cool.
Right where I want you. Take this!
Very cool. Not even a crit.
Jiquan, kinda rockin'. This black hole engine you all worked up is the best.
Another Gma, this is probably the worst example of the new DLC attacks. It tries to be too elaborate for its animation style that also doesn't match up with the rest of the Huck's attack animations, which is a shame since I like the idea behind it. I like it too. I think it's fine. I'm not that critical of it myself. I thought it was neat. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
You bet it is. Only the best for the best like you, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Black Kappa 17, thank you for resubscribing with Prime for 42 months. I do appreciate your 42 months of sub, Black Kappa. Hope you're doing well.
Holy heck! All that took was one hit!
He must have focused the full power of the black hole engine into his beam sword.
Nice, Yu-Gi-Oh! Helps that I'm high. Yu-Gi-Oh!
That is the truest essence of man and machine as one. Excellent. Once again, Yu-Gi-Oh! And all of them have overcome Aus. Commodore Fikes, this surely must have been your goal.
Can you still fight, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, I'm fine now. Just got distracted by something in my ear for a second.
All units, the Black Étranger are very powerful machines. Be wary of them.
Let's do this. No one's got a chance against the 30th and I. Not anymore. That's what I like to hear. Well, you better make sure you live up to that. I'll do everything I can.
That's fine. Do what you can, the best you can.
Yeah, you bet. The 30th and I will give it our all.
And it's just take out the rest of them. Don't think we even need to use anybody else. We'll see, though. Denkai! Oh, shit.
I can understand, 30th. Thanks to that engine in you, everyone just thinks of you as a problem. But you got me now. I'll bring out all of your power in an attack that's not gonna finish the enemy. Come on, 30th. You and I will fly higher than anyone else.
Anyway, let's just see if we can get our... Nah, okay. That's alright. It's not the end of the world. It would have been fun to have Yu-Gi-Oh! Do all of that, but we don't need him to. A Scooby-Dooby-Dooby! Alright. Love you. Let's just take these guys over there and we can finish it with these guys. In fact, we don't even need to do that. We can just restore Yu-Gi-Oh's move. There we go. Now all is right with the world. Make sure that he's actually going to shoot them down. See you in a bit. There we go. Huh? What was that? Okay, so he might need EXC. Overbreak is kind of a weird attack because it basically just serves as a melee alternative for Black Hole Cannon because they both have the same base power. Yeah, I guess it's like if you want to do that, you can do that. Wait, did I do multi... I don't know if I did. No, I did. Give me more EXC, please. Thanks, Dry Stragger. Stephanie, you pack up now because work done. Nice. Also, you watch build later. Heck yeah, best match. Stephanie, Sunshine, best match. Are you ready? Yeah. Love that stuff. Hell yeah, Stephanie. You have a safe trip home, okay? Can I? No. Can't quite reach him. Anyway. Shit. Oh well, it's fine. We didn't need Yu-Gi-Oh! To kill everybody. It would just have been nice. Go on, Fenix. I know that you can change modes. Actually, before you do that. It's fine. Does not matter. I will turn the animations back on, though. Go on then, Van. Get all Jesus-y.
Oh, it's green!
Magic Kaiser. He can do stuff. There we go. If you threaten my world, you answer to me. Turbo Smasher Punch! I love the rocket fists. Nice. Turbo-tastic. I remember being in a group of voice actors who went to go see that movie, and when they heard Alan Tudyk go, Turbo-tastic, they were like...
Brooklyn Rage!
They had a bit of Brooklyn Rage. They were like, you could have done better than that, Alan. But I love Alan Tudyk, so... Always brings his A-game, in my opinion. Aquamarine Neo, thank you for the Brooklyn Rage there. I know all the patterns combat AIs operate by. This powerful tornado of Brooklyn Rage will disintegrate you. Courtesy of Aquamarine Neo, that's right. We're finishing things off here. A couple more units. Oh, 4 more units, I guess. I didn't clock that there were more. They must be hidden. Where are they? They must be hiding behind that hill or something. Oh yeah, there they are. Well, there's one. It says there's 3 left? Wait, these are... Oh yeah, there's 2 of them there. Okay, I see. GTX, you know, I guess I'm gonna miss future Nerd Warrior Koji in Y. Oh, is Koji not in Y? Oh my gosh, I hadn't even considered. I'm gonna miss him too. Oh, these are all enemies. Okay. Koji's in Y, not this Koji. Oh, my bad, my bad. It's old Majin Kaiser movie Koji. He's younger and dumber. Hey, that's fine. The Joey voice will be more appropriate. I'm young, dumb, and full of Gundam trivia. Alrighty. And that should do it after this guy.
Majinga is invincible. Here's a personal demo. This powerful tornado will disintegrate you. Also, can you get my demo to any agents or any studios? I'd really appreciate it. I need work. Koji. I can only do so much with my skills. There's not that much call for a, what is it? This photon-powered scientist guy who drives a motorcycle and hates women.
All hostiles have been neutralized.
That black étranger, it was unbelievably strong, like Miss Katsugina.
Let's just hope that we won't see more of them every single time we seal one of these pillars. Chief Mavie, dimensional boundary waveform coefficient and waveform confirmed. Now to hit it with a neutralization wave. Ha cha cha chi cha choo cha.
The pillar's gone. I killed God, by the way. You're welcome.
Amazing, Chief Mavie. This was an incredible success.
It was a long shot. We're lucky it worked this time. But I don't know if I can make it work again.
Chief Mavie? The Pillars of Light, the DBDs, and that strange voice only I can hear. Guess this fight's still not over. Guess it's not done.
Akamaru. Thank you so much, Akamaru, for the raid. Appreciate the binary blessings. Shout out to Akamaru. You're playing at Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. No wonder you're playing with the binary prompts there. I do appreciate you stopping by. I hope that you've been able to sleuth the digital mystery. We are playing some sort of post-game content for Super Robot Wars 30. Post-story content, I should say. Dry Stragger Captain's Room, thank you so much for the raid, Akamaru0101. Those of you who've joined from Akamaru's stream, we're playing Super Robot Wars 30, which is a turn-based strategy game with visual novel sort of vibes. And it's a big crossover between various mecha franchises, and it's a lot of fun. A bit overwhelming at times, but very fun. Always. Congrats on the mysteries, Akamaru, and I'm sorry that you cried. I hope it was still a satisfying experience for you, though. Dry Stragger Captain's Room.
All of which should clearly highlight the fact that your actions were an enormous risk. Look, I'm sorry. I was smoking marijuana during the mission. What do you want from me? I wasn't even involved. Fire J. Decker told me it was okay. He said, if my name isn't Fire J. Decker, then it should be okay to blaze it because of fire. I'm still kind of high, Mitsuba. What do you want from me? You shouldn't lecture a child about this. What do you think I'm gonna do?
She's talking to me.
Oh, sorry. I'll leave. Are you listening to me, Kamen Rider?
Yes. Although there were elements not under my control, like the child smoking weed over there, I sincerely regret my actions.
Do you really now?
I solemnly swear I will never again attempt to self-destruct the Huckabee 30th that you have entrusted to my care.
I will trust you this time. Keep in mind in the future the 30th is a machine classified as top secret.
So you're not gonna say, you were worried about me?
Of course I was. I thought my heart was going to explode before you did. But I was far angrier that you were going to take the easy way out, all on your own, and leave me behind. I was angry as the commander of the Kaiba Corp and as Mitsuba Grey Valley.
Gomenasai. I mean, super gomenasai.
Then promise me you'll never ever do something so crazy again.
Can't do that.
Why?
Because there's something that matters to me more than my life. I'm fighting to protect that. I'm not gonna break that promise I made to you, no matter what.
It strikes me that if you die, you can't protect anything, much less me.
I guess that's a fair point.
If you want to protect me, then make sure you always come back alive, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, alright then. I'll do what it takes to make sure I'll always be back. So, Mystery Controller, that's the end of it. You'll never succeed at tying down my heart. There's only one person who I'll give my life to, and that's Mitsuba.
Aww. Romantic.
Time to get romantic. Yes, indeed, that's for sure. The Chop Chop Master remains very secure.
Alright, sweet. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be AFK for a little bit. Oh shit. I guess we can say it again, why not? What's the harm? I will be right back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go toilet stuff. I'm gonna go use the facilities. I'm gonna go to the LittleKuriboh's room. Get it? Because I'm LittleKuriboh. Ah! Alright, well, I'll see you in a bit. I won't be gone long. I'll be like 4 or 5 minutes.
No!
Thank you, that Unlimited Professor, for the no, and Shenanigans, thank you for the Ore Sanjo. I'm currently AFK.
Brooklyn Rage!
Thank you, User Sunday, for cashing in your star chips for a doodle-la-la-la-la-la doodle-la. I will be back momentarily. Well, in a couple of minutes. But doodle-la until then. And Shenanigans, thank you for the Brooklyn Rage. I swear I'm AFK. It's giving me more Brooklyn Rage that I apparently am either here or not there. I'm not sure. Brooklyn Rage. Shenanigans. Okay. Sorry about that. I was not peeing at the time when I started speaking to you guys. I had not yet peed. So, no, I know it seemed like I was a very rapid pisser. But no, I am back. And I have pissed. Nothing funnier than saying that. Welcome, everyone.
No matter what.
Thank you, Zombied, for the no matter what, I will piss my pants. No. I was trying to just continue the song with the theme of what we were talking about, but no, it's going to go in a weird direction. LittleKuriboh. Okay. Yes, I am armed with TK16. I don't know if you could hear it, but I did bring tea back with me. That's one of the reasons why it took me longer than it might usually. So what are we doing? We got missions, baby. Okay, so we did the power... What was it? We did the other power one. Zombied muffin curries at the simmer stage so I can pay attention now. We love a simmering curry. Curry has never simmered quite as much as when Tim Curry played Darkness in Legend. He was simmering all over the place. So we have unlocked hidden factors. To investigate the DVDs, the team revisits Kilimanjaro, one of their former battlefields. But I'm guessing I can just basically pick any of these except the black-haired woman's retribution. Since, yeah, we've, Oh, hey, we got an ace chat with Sakura. Hey, hang on. A fairy showed up. We should probably go check that out, huh? Meatball. Let's find the fairy, wherever she could be. She could be anywhere. It's always a bit of a crapshoot with these fairies. Don't really need the fairy at this point in the game, but just in case, we could make use of the fairy. I don't want to be a fairy.
Shut up and bend over.
Yes, Masty. Yes, Masty.
Shut up and bend over.
Probably the most sexual thing Kaiba's ever said in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, except for the part where he joined the Mile High Club.
Mile High Club! Saying things really quickly is funny. Mile High Club! Shut up and bend over.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and abbreviated.
You guys film for our lives, to be honest.
Hey, Joey, Arthur, Joey. Hey, you in there? It's your move.
Sorry, you doing this broken accent and talking really quick. Makes it difficult to concentrate on card games. I know what you mean. My voice is pretty quick, too. I'm thinking about slowing down. By the way, my grandpa has super rare card. Hey, bada bing. Groovy. Anatios. Thank you for the raid there, Anatios. You are playing Supermarket together. I personally prefer to Supermarket separately, but hey, you do you, buckaroo, and thank you so much for the raid, Anatios. Holy cow, and we got Mystic Knight. I'm going to let Erikios take care of the shout-out to Mystic. Thank you so much for the double raid there. I've heard of double riders, but double raiders? Thank you so much for the raids. That Unlimited Professor, thank you for the 10 bits. You're seriously forgetting when Kaiba became one with the dragon. Dark Magician Girl was witness. Yes, I suppose I am forgetting. He has been a sexual being. You were playing Supermarket together with, I would guess, Mystic Knight. Well, thank you so much for raiding us, both of you.
No!
No, indeed, Vampiro. Well, Robotnik didn't like that you raided, but I liked it. There's the fairy. Hanging out in, Prague, it looks like. No? Munich. Okay, she's in Munich. We're gonna skip this. It's the same dialogue every single time, so, at this point, MXP is kind of... It's not useless, but it's not that useful, so we're gonna go with PP. It's always the same dialogue. I'm not doing it again. I've done it like 10 times. Vampiro, thank you for the no redeem. Aquamarine Neo, hey LK, do you think Seto beat the Pharaoh at the end of Dark Side of Dimensions? I would like to think he did. Yeah, no, here's the thing. You can argue about that scene all you want. There's a lot of variables and there's a lot of aspects of it that are vague and confusing. But honestly, it only makes sense if the natural progression of that story is Kaiba wins. It doesn't make sense if the Pharaoh wins, because then what? What happens then? What gets learned? What do the characters gain? What happens? It's just stalemate and he stays there, right? Like, nothing. Nothing happens. So, in my opinion, yeah, it only makes sense as a plot point if Kaiba wins. You know?
You go into the second place dungeon.
Congratulations, Sakura. You're an ace pilot now.
Thank you for taking the time to congratulate me personally.
Not at all. You have the support of the entire Kaiba Corp until we get you safely back to your world. And on a separate note, you have my full support personally.
Thanks?
All I'd ask is that, well, once you do return home, could you maybe take me with you?
Wow, he was just talking about how he was ready to give his life for Mitsuba. Now he's like,
Can I come?
Excuse me?
See, I hear the Imperial Combat Review is staffed exclusively with cute girls and hot women. Ugh. So if I could trouble you for an invite. Hamana.
Sure.
Wait, for real?
It'd be my pleasure. Of course, the ladies of the Flower Division all have their own quirks. So it really depends on if you can handle being used as an experimental test case or a sparring partner all day long.
Pure elegance on the stage, but unspeakable torture in the wings. I'm aroused. She can torture my wings.
some like feet, some like butts. You're not wrong, Unlimited Professor. Oh, you're talking about their quirks. Okay. Yes, I live in the My Hero Academia universe, and my quirk is I love butts. That's why Mount Lady is my fave. Alright, so we can basically do any of these. I'm gonna just jump into the top one. That was pretty lol random K16. He's a horny guy, though. The brother and sister set off for Mars to undertake a dangerous mission. Oh, we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! And Ice in this one, it looks like. This is pretty cool.
School days. Moving to Mars orbit and beginning mission.
This mission leads into a sequence of 3 missions in a row. Wait, what? Oh, cool, okay. After starting at tactical area selection will be locked into that progression. You will not be able to play any other area missions until you complete this sequence. Alright then. I'm guessing this isn't, like, ruinous. I'm guessing it just means we have to do these in a sequence. This one was tough for you, Ja. Ah. Dry Stragger Captain's Room.
A special mission.
That's right. We need intel on the Étranger's operations on Mars. But the Kaiba Corp itself has another concurrent mission, so this time it will be just the 2 of you.
Just me and Ice, huh?
A lot of data went into that call. Minimum units to spare, teamwork, survivability. But I don't want to imply it'll be remotely easy with just the 2 of you. So if you want to object, now's the time. You absolutely have the right to say no.
I'm alright with this. What are you thinking, Ice?
I'll go with whatever you say, Edge.
That's not my name, but okay, yeah, okay, sure. I don't know who this Edge guy is, but... Well, it's not like any of us have it easy these days. I'm willing to stretch myself a little if it'll help turn the tide.
So?
Yeah, Ice and I are in. And whoever this Edge guy is, I guess.
Thank you, Yu-Gi-Oh!
You won't regret choosing the brother-sister dream team.
Really trying to look impressive for the captain, huh?
Thank you, that Unlimited Professor. Thank you for the 10 bits. Edge, I heard he was once a vampire. I heard he was a bit of a broody guy, yeah.
Meep, meep, meep. Wow. Wow. Sorry, did you say something?
Oh, Edge was his code name. Oh, okay.
Not a thing. Right, then let's get into the nitty-gritty. As we said, this will be a very demanding mission. Please prioritize your safety first. If you feel the mission is unreasonable or the situation becomes untenable, don't hesitate to abort.
Got it.
You think you know me?
Yeah, my raggle, my banana 5. But I don't think we'll need it. Put Eyes and me together and nothing can stop us.
Please don't write checks we can't cash, Yu-Gi-Oh!
I bet I have money. My Rango, Mamba number 5. Never gonna stop me, never gonna stop. Scream if you want it, 'cause I want more.
Let's see how this goes.
We've reached Mars orbit. Oh shit.
It's just you and me from here.
Why do you sound so happy about that?
Come on, mission or otherwise, when was the last time it was just the two of us? We can make it if we robot, just the two of us in the space. Takes me back to wandering the world together after we escaped from that lab. Yeah, being in space in a giant robot is just like walking around.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, you got an image to keep around the rest of the Kaiba Corp, but when it's just us, you come out of that shell. Come on, fly that hucky over here and give your big bro a hug.
Let's not.
Come on, just this once.
Weren't you listening? Trying to be independent. I'm not gonna let you baby me like before.
Okay, sure, but you can stand be a little less mean about it, you know? I want a hug. Wait, is this about Mitsuba? Are you...
Yu-Gi-Oh! Quiet! Fucking weird brother-sister stuff. That's... Unknown humanoids?
Guessing those are the étrangers' new toys.
They must be.
Yeah, they've sent these up here to take us out. Navy was right. This one's gonna be a real ringer.
Ugh.
How you feeling, Ice? We can retreat if you want.
Are you sure? You're really gonna let down the captain like that?
You not dying is more important.
I'll be fine, Edge. We can take them.
Yeah, my Durango.
You got it, but don't stick your neck out, okay?
On this day, I see clearly everything has come to life. Enemies, and broken dreams, and leave it all behind. Enemy, that's so dear to me, let me leave behind.
Anyway. Yeah. Yes. Ryutaros loves Edge. Big fan. One of the Edge heads. Excuse me, I was having a nice little family outing here with my sister, trying to sing Edge's various opening themes, his various Titantrons. Well, we'll eliminate anything that stands in the way of both world peace and brother-sister bonding. The rated R Superstar! AI opponents can go fuck themselves. Leaf Slasher. Chase them into the depths of hell. On this day, I see clearly these AI opponents suck. He's gonna do it all by himself.
Beep, 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 beep. I ship Edge in this game with Giant Sang-young myself. I think they would hit it off. Doesn't Ice have a line if she gets one attack in? Yeah, she can get one attack in. Yeah, we can let her kill one person.
Watch out, Ice. Oh God, it's so bad out here. There's more. It's the black humanoid.
He can't say that.
Talk about rotten timing.
Look out, Yu-Gi-Oh!
That Unlimited Professor, thank you for the 10 bits. Just to change subject a bit, but not really. Were you upset they stopped Edge's storyline in Judgment Day? It was so cool at the start. I mean, to an extent it was upsetting just because it felt like it was a swerve because... Wasn't he injured or something? I forget. But I think it ultimately was a very good thing. Like, in retrospect, I think it was really something that lit a fire under the rest of them. The fact that they had to sort of, basically compensate for his absence and sort of... Honestly, I think it was ultimately beneficial for everybody. I don't think it really was a bad thing. I wasn't that upset at the time. I was surprised, but I wasn't, like, miffed. I was just sort of like, oh, okay, what's going on?
Look out, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Good evening, Chrism Joe.
Damn it, this thing's going after me.
Fall back, I'll keep it busy.
I'm not your big brother. Oh, no, I am your big brother, sorry. Shut up, Ice. I'm not leaving you behind.
But
Don't worry about me, Ice. I'm not gonna die yet. Not until I've had your Eggs Benedict again.
Yu-Gi-Oh, thanks.
Was that a plot point that I missed, that she made Eggs Benedict at some point?
Stay strong, Ice. You can't show these things an instant of Eggs Benedict. No matter how bad it looks, we're gonna eat Eggs Benedict. That's how we've made it this far.
Right.
So come and get it, jerk. Ice and I together can eat Eggs Benedict.
Oh, it did come up? Okay, well. Scoopity doopy doopy doo. Alright, Eyes, let's see if you can do anything. Realize burning like the fires, killing me, got it.
Eggs Benedict. He remembered.
What is this? Yeah,
Gotta get in there!
Mikkelrath, thank you for I've got to get in there. Yeah, Elisa, if you want to ask a power question, go ahead.
Eggs Benedict. He remembered. I'm not the same little kid anymore. I'm not going to burn them again.
What the fuck is this?
I hope you're hungry, Edge. After this battle, I'll show you how much I've grown.
What is going on?
I hope you're hungry, Edge.
On this day, I am hungry for some Eggs Benedict. I think you use a Sunday for the no redeem. The Eggs Benedict theme. Oh my god. What would I do with extreme heat powers? Jarbungle, thank you for the here's one. What would I do with extreme heat powers? You know what? I'd always have a cup of tea ready. I'd be able to boil my own tea without needing a kettle. So that would be me sorted, honestly. I would, you know what? With heat powers, I wouldn't need to do anything else. Just get myself a hot cup of tea whenever, and when my tea's gone cold, I can heat it up again. My tea problems are solved. All right, we gotta watch out for her. She might die. We don't want her to die before... Oh, here we go. We can restore 50% of HP. There we go. We don't want to die before we have her Eggs Benedict, guys. That would be bad. Go on, let's watch this.
Eggs Benedict, the first thing Ice ever tried to cook. Ha! Like hell, anything's gonna keep me from having that again. Fuck you, robots. I'm eating eggs.
Unlimited Professor, thank you for the 10 bits. It's integral to the story plot. I don't know if that was an intentional pun, but it was very good.
Get that pan ready, Ice, cause your big bro's starving. Oh, I want Eggs Benedict so bad. AI opponents don't appreciate Eggs Benedict. Hey, Egg, you just got benedicted. Yeah. Eggs, bitch. It's milking eggs, bitch.
All right, so much egg.
There's gonna be egg on my face if we fail. Mwah, mwah. Mwah.
All right, Yu-Gi-Oh. Man, now I'm so excited for Super Robot Wars Y, and I'm also very excited to start trying Super Robot Wars V, I believe is the game that I'm supposed to play before the others in that trilogy. Elisa, now for the exact opposite question, what would you do with extreme cold powers, especially now during the hot summer? Well, I would charge people to come by me and let me get them cold, I guess. I would stand on the side of the road and be like, hey, I'm like one of those fans that sprays cold air on you, but it's my hands. Give me $10 and I'll just wave my hands at you. Will Y have an egg scene? That is important. Which came first, the Eggs Benedict or the chicken? Extreme rules. Extreme rules. All right. Unfortunately, Yu-Gi-Oh is going to hog this mission. A Y kind of looks like an egg cup. Makes you think. It certainly makes me think about what Ys you've been looking at. Makes me think, why would you think that? Did I do a multi-attack? I forget. I think I did. Yes. Multi-action. Sports watch. Sports action. Someday someone will make an AI that can appreciate Eggs Benedict, but for humanity is supreme in egg eating. For now. The indisputable truth of Eggs Benedict. And this should do it, but just in case... Elisa, do you think it would be possible to live on a planet that's shaped like an egg? I think it would probably be difficult because it would probably affect the, it would affect the orbit of the planet. Unless it's a sphere, it's gonna have a weird orbit, and it might end up in the sun, so... Your eggs will be sunny side up, I suppose.
Bad guys over there. Egg.
Alright. Come at me, Mars.
You let Mars travel. We made it.
But they knew we were coming.
If we actually landed on Mars, we might not have been so lucky. Doom might have happened. We could report this battle to Mitsuba and head back. How's that sound?
I can't say I'm not scared, but I think we can handle it. If you take care of everything. If you do all the fighting and I make Eggs Benedict.
Eyes.
Let's get down to Mars. I want to make Eggs Benedict on Mars. Like Matt Damon.
Yeah, same. Hungry for some nice Eggs Benedict.
Do Kuriboh give birth or do they lay eggs? Unfortunately, Kuribohs are nature's incels and we'll never know. Mars surface.
Obviously, I'm dressed appropriately.
Well, looks like the egg.
What the fuck is...
Well, looks like the Eggs Benedict betrayed you again. This is like the second time it stabbed you in the back.
I practiced for so long when I'd be able to make it. So long for when I'd be able to make it for you again. And messed up the one time it counted.
She actually made Eggs Benedict on Mars.
You deserve a better sister. I haven't changed at all in all these years.
Since Belgrade, huh? After we left the lab, I'd always fry us eggs for breakfast. And I guess you got frustrated with yourself because one day you said you'd be in charge of cooking.
But I just had to pick Eggs Benedict and try to make the hollandaise. I want to do something different from your fried eggs and went for something advanced. But I completely destroyed it. What you got was a lump of coal in the shape of a fried egg. I'm so sorry. I messed everything up again.
Look, it's fine. All that really matters to me is that you put your heart into it. In Belgrade, and now here.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Just one thing. When you make Eggs Benedict, you crack the eggs into some boiling water, right? But remember, the gravity on Mars is different from Earth, so water doesn't boil quite the same. Gravity affects that, I guess? You have to adjust for that when you cook outdoors.
Is that a thing? Gravity affects boiling point? Does anyone know?
The gravity on Mars is different, so you have to be careful when boiling water for your Eggs Benedict.
I mean, nobody can dispute it. He just said it. Air pressure definitely affects boiling point. He's not talking about air pressure. He's not talking about air pressure. That Unlimited Professor, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm so confused right now. They've said eggs so much it's lost its definition. It's like watching Cats 2019 when they talk about cats all the time.
Yugi, oh my god.
Whoa, what is it?
Did you know I was gonna mess this up the whole time?
Look, it's just...
You get so mad when someone talks to you when you're cooking.
You could have said something. Now I've wasted all these eggs that I brought for the mission. The eggs were important.
You haven't wasted anything. I'll eat them all. Om, nom, nom, nom. Good burnt Mars eggs. This is great. The game is good. They're just not cooked all the way through, so we can toss them back into the frying pan and do them sunny side up.
Come to think of it, your fried eggs always ended up sunny side up, didn't they?
Gravity affects boiling point slightly. Higher gravity increases pressure on liquids. Raising their boiling points, lower gravity, like in space, can lower boiling points due to reduced pressure. Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll give it to you.
Well, yeah. Let's eat, okay? And then we'll set off for the point Mavie indicated.
If you're gonna eat the ones I made, then you have to make mine, okay?
Anytime. We'll sunny these sides so up you'll get sunburned.
Sounds delicious. You always did the best fried eggs.
Sunny side up, basking in those rays. Oh, hey, there's Matt Damon over there. Ha, what a tool. He's trying to farm. After this war, we'll both find somewhere nice and sunny to live our lives. We just have to have faith, eyes. We just have to have faith, the faith, the faith. We've got to have faith, the faith, the faith, eyes. Baby!
Alright, cool.
And I know all the games you play, 'cause I play them too. Oh. Before I give my heart away, and I know all the games you play, 'cause I play video games.
Where's Ice?
I need some time off for that emotion. Time to get my heart back on the floor. These lyrics don't actually apply, and they are not accurate.
Is she already leveled up? She is. What's my favorite egg type food? I'm not really a big egg guy, to be honest. Not really big into egg. Alright, she's doing better. At least now she won't die immediately. Let's see if we can give her some good power parts. Some PP. Oh, she's got no PP. That explains it. Okay. I guess we can give her some of the cool stuff. Unlimited Professor, stay safe, okay? Miraculous Merrick! Miraculous Mulk! I thought you were doing a dance impression, but you just typoed, sorry. You know what? Why not? Give her the Wizard Operator. I would be very surprised as well, User Sunday. That would be a shocking reveal. But you know what? The Eggs Benedict really takes the cake. That's the biggest shock, the biggest twist. I'm sorry your kitty didn't like it, Unlimited. Unlimited. That professor is unlimited. Why did it say part 2 and then part 1? It's weird. Must be a glitch. Mars surface looking pretty white for Mars.
Good morning, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Eliezer, I have a Star Wars question. Have you heard of the Jar Jar Sith theory? Do you believe in it? No, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of that theory. I understand the appeal, and it's funny as a joke, but I think it just became such a big thing that everybody was like, you gotta do this right, you gotta do this right, and so they did put it in, like, Lego Star Wars, which is a fun joke, and I'm glad that Ahmed Best got work out of it. But I just am like, guys, he's just a silly guy. I love Jar Jar as a silly guy. Let Jar Jar be a silly guy.
Good morning, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Morning, Eyes. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, I slept well considering how long it's been since I went camping.
I guess back when we were traveling together, we slept outside more often than not.
Yeah, that's how we learned all about what plants were safe to eat.
Yep, I just kept eating all the plants and saying, I wish this was Eggs Benedict.
Always looking over our shoulders for lab agents, never spending more than 2 months in one place, vanishing as soon as we had the money. I had a hell of a time getting that money in the first place, being two strange siblings from nowhere. Good thing you dress like that. Honestly, I don't know how we survived nearly 3 whole years like that.
It made us both a bit miserly too, looking back.
Well, yeah, for us, money meant survival.
And even though it doesn't anymore, the Kaiba Corp people say you're still a huge penny pincher.
What can I say?
Old habits die hard. But I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't be alive if you hadn't worked so hard for my sake back then.
Hey, as long as you're smiling, it's all worth it to me. You weren't able to smile for the longest time after we got away from the lab.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
So I'll tell you what I'm grateful for. That cat in Santiago.
Oh yeah, the cat.
I think that's all the time we've got to reminisce. Let's get to Maybe's coordinates.
And more étrangers, probably.
Yeah, we better be prepared for them.
This feeling, not knowing what would come next. It's just like back then.
Yeah, but that's how I know it's okay. Because we can deal with it. Together.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I wonder what the dynamic is like if you play as Eyes as opposed to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Edge. I wonder if it... Because it feels like Edge is sort of leading the conversations a bit, but maybe I'm imagining that. It might just be because I use Edge more.
You know, if the étrangers are tracking us, do we need to do recon on them?
Of course you can.
Mavy's totally using us as bait. Dangling us out here so the étrangers will bite. I guess it's okay if it means we finish beating those creepy things even a minute sooner.
But they come from another dimension, right? We don't know how many there are, or if they're even finite.
So for all we know, they'll keep coming until we cut off whatever's sending them here.
That sounds fun, GTX. It's similar, but it leans more Eyes, if I remember. Elisa, before people knew Luke and Leia were siblings, did you or anyone else ship them? Well, I wasn't alive. I mean, yeah, no, I wasn't alive before people knew that. But if I'm being honest, it's pretty clear that the writers were trying to ship them because she kisses him in the first movie and the second movie. I'm not saying that that's normal, but I'm pretty sure that they were leaning romantic and then they were like, no, there's this twist. Let's do this twist.
Look out, Yu-Gi-Oh! Incoming!
It is not my thing, though. Luke and Leia, not at all.
It's the étranger!
No humanoids in there, but there is a whole bunch of them. Stay sharp, Eyes. They've probably got their heavy hitters in the wings, so we've got to keep something in reserve.
Right. You taught me how to be thrifty, and now I'll show you I can save.
That's what I want to hear. Aside from the sound of Eggs Benedict cooking. Or crackling? Simmering. I don't know. Here we go!
Star Wars is from almost half a century ago. It's wild. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, no, it's pretty clear that a lot of Star Wars was made up on the fly, and people, you know, retroactively are like, oh, this makes sense as a narrative, but at the time, they were clearly just sort of going by the seat of their pants, and that's okay. You can make stuff up as you go along. It can ultimately become a fun story, and I think people need to be more forgiving of that. You know, even when it's obvious they didn't have a plan, sometimes they can make a fun story out of that, you know? And I think people are too quick to judge when it's like, well, you didn't have this planned? Well, no, not always. J.R.R. Tolkien didn't have a plan when he started writing Lord of the Rings. Red vs. Blue was like that too. Have you ever watched Red vs. Blue? I've never seen Red vs. Blue. I kind of want to do Victoria's turn again. As important as those eggs were, the cat from Santiago is even more meaningful, yes. I'm glad we all agree. I'm glad we're all on the same page about that cat. What's up, Nate Gaming? Thanks for Nate lurking. It's true, Erikios. They expected New Hope. They expected Star Wars to bomb. Yeah, no, it was a mess in pre-production.
The étranger must really have it out for us. Why just me and Eyes? What do we have in common? Wait a sec. We both love Eggs Benedict. AI opponents, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying. No wasting time. Oh, God.
I mean, maybe they did have a plan. Maybe George Lucas did have a plan when he started making Star Wars. Maybe Nomura did have a plan when he started making Kingdom Hearts. I guarantee you that the plan has changed. And that's okay. It's okay if the plan changed. I don't think people having to improvise for various reasons means it's bad. For example, in Lost, if you've ever seen the show Lost, a bunch of characters had to get written out of the show because the actors in real life got into like a drunk car accident or something. They were drunk driving and they were arrested or something. They were being belligerent. Anyway, those characters got written out of the show. I'm sure that wasn't part of the plan. But that doesn't mean that that ruined the show. You know, the plan ultimately can adapt and improvise, and it can be changed entirely. And sometimes that's the good choice. They said a plan rarely survives first encounter with the enemy. Well, the plan never survives the first plan of the writer. It's true. It's true. I would agree with this. The writer is often the script's worst enemy. Not always. Eliza, what do you like more, the Star Wars prequels? Are you saying the prequels or the sequels? I don't know about that. That's a difficult one. I've never really judged them against each other in my mind, because I just think, you know, it's part of one big whole thing, you know? Let me think about this. I mean, okay. It's difficult because as individual films, it's easy. It's easier for me to rank them, but in my opinion, I think the sequel trilogy has better made films. Do I enjoy those films as much as, if not more than the prequels? I don't know about that, but the films themselves are better made. Like, say what you want about The Last Jedi, and I understand a lot of the issues, and I agree with a bunch of them, but I think it's a beautiful film. It's beautifully shot, and there are things in there that are some of the best moments in Star Wars. Like, there's beautiful moments. Don't get me wrong, I think there is a lot of issues. But it's really a well-made film, and I think J.J. Abrams is no slouch. I think The Force Awakens is a great homage to everything that is great about Star Wars. I'm not going to tell you that it's a great original take on Star Wars. It's a very by-the-numbers take on Star Wars, but I do think that if you think of it just as an homage to that original movie, it's great. Like, it's just great. Everybody enjoyed that film. Like, I mean, I know there are people that didn't, but for the most part, I saw nothing but love for Force Awakens when it came out. And I think that the issues that people have with it, especially now, are very relevant and should be taken into consideration. It is essentially just a retread, and it does kind of jerk you around a lot as a viewer. It kind of just is like, we'll explain this later. They're not gonna. But I think Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, as films, you have to understand, I think a lot of people think of these things as Star Wars stories before they think of them as films. As films, those movies are better acted, better shot, better presented, better written than any of the prequels. And I hate to say that because there are prequels that I enjoy more than those movies. I enjoy The Phantom Menace more than Force Awakens, frankly. I enjoy Revenge of the Sith more than I enjoy The Last Jedi. I know that's probably going to sound kind of controversial, but that's how I feel. I enjoy those films more. But the sequel trilogy, at least those first two movies, are better made movies than any of the prequels. So, from a pure quality perspective, the sequel trilogy is the better trilogy. Now, do I think the story it tells is better than the story of the prequels? I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that's how I feel. I don't think so. Almost 3 hours. No worries, Arikios. Thank you for being here while you have been. I do appreciate your attention to doing the shout-outs and everything, and thank you so much for all your help. Now, for me, the best Star Wars, and it's not even a movie. Now, you're probably thinking I'm talking about the Clone Wars when I say that. No. For me, Star Wars is never going to get better than the trench run. That is Star Wars to me. I don't know if you guys feel this, but there's a lot of Star Wars action scenes, like the Duel of the Fates, that I've watched so much that it's kind of pedestrian now. The trench run will never get old. The trench run is such an exhilarating action sequence, such a dramatic part of the climax, and you don't really cut away from it. You don't really cut away from it. There's a lot of action sequences, like in Return of the Jedi at the end when it's all space battle and it cuts between that and the Emperor and everything. The trench run keeps you with the trench run, and it's such a brilliant sequence. You're on the edge of your fucking seat. The trench run, Elisa, is the Death Star run at the end of the first Star Wars movie, the A New Hope. I'm asking because I don't know what we call movies that are before the Star Wars prequels and after the sequels. I mean, who cares? I don't know who cares about that. I'm sure they'll figure it out if they ever make them, you know. Standalone movies, I guess. I don't think that really matters. Who cares about branding? Trench run is so good. Like, I never get... I will always have goosebumps during the trench run. That is... To me, that is quintessential Star Wars. No lightsabers, just the idea of a guy doing his... I mean, he uses the Force at the end, obviously, but just a guy trying his best to survive impossible odds and pulling off that incredible win. And just the music, the visuals, the impossible... The idea that Vader is right behind him. And at that point in Star Wars, Vader was just this towering evil presence that, you know, hadn't been humanized at all. There was no reason to believe that he would survive that. So yeah, it's so good. It's so good to me. Yami Kasara, you just got back. What was it? I missed your message. You watched a concert and now chilling in a hotel room. Hope stream has been good. Hotel Wi-Fi is a bit naff. Well, hey, I'm glad to have you here. Your company isn't naff. Anyway, what concert did you see? Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't multi-action. Fuck. Okay, that's on me. Hopefully eyes can... Oh shit, okay. I was too busy talking about Star Wars, I'm sorry. Okay, well, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. She's not gonna kill him either. She is gonna kill him. Okay, I mean, that's fine.
The étrangers are going after Edge and me. This feels just like when we left the lab, the constant terror hanging over us.
Iron Maiden, very cool, Yami Kasara.
AI movement is simple and easy to read. There's no other choice. They're locked down.
Hey, mind your angle. Mambo 95.
There! Phew. What incredible firepower. I'm pretty cool.
Alright, well, I can't really restore their actions, so hopefully we don't die. It'll be okay. But just in case. Do I have Rob Zombie on the brain? I have Edge on the brain.
AI opponents only have one difficulty setting. Get fucked. Ready for this? Hey, Grok, did that guy die?
Last time I saw them, I got stranded at the station, and it was a shit show because they finished too late. Oh, I hate that. I'm glad that you didn't have to worry about that this time.
Time to get out there. Ready for this? On this day, I see clearly. Everything has come to light.
If you close your eyes, your light, a naked truth revealed.
That's a different guy.
Truths you never lived and scars never healed.
Here comes the big one. Big one! The big crystal kaiju quester brought in. Guess that was just another sneak preview of the étrangers.
Oh, hell yeah. No, that Christian entrance theme is so good.
If you close your eyes, your light, a naked truth revealed. If you just close your eyes,
if you just close your eyes.
Ugh,
Fall back, Ice. It looks like they're after you.
okay. It's coming after me.
I guess they're over there now.
Giant robot fight.
I can't shake it.
Shake what your mother gave you, Ice. It's like a predator following you on instinct. Mind games aren't gonna work on it. Only money.
A predator on animal instinct? Well, then I'll be an animal too.
That's what the cat's about, is it? That's what the cat is about?
Cats escape their pursuers by sensing their presence. And even scaredy cats don't give up until the very end.
That's not true. I've met several cats that have given up immediately.
I'm a cat. I'm a cat, and you won't get your paws on me, kaiju. Romantical cats, pedantical cats, critical cats, parasitical cats, metaphorical cats.
Only money.
I'll claw my way to victory. Meow.
Nice moves, Ice. Now it's my turn. Meow.
Thanks, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah,
But it's not over yet. Stay alert.
right. I'll never give up if you're here with me. Meow.
Great, Ice. Show that thing how it's done. Weird.
Defeat all the enemies. Okay. Was Mr. Hughes a cat? Was he a grumpy cat? Because he has the face for one. He got grumpy face. Elisa, what lightsaber battles in Star Wars is your favorite? Mine is when Darth Vader is OP as fuck in Rogue One. Yeah, that's hard. I mean, I do love that scene. I wouldn't call it a lightsaber battle because it's just him murdering people. There's no battle happening. But, what was I going to say? Favorite lightsaber battle? I mean, I'll be honest. There's one part of a lightsaber battle that, in my opinion, has yet to be touched. And I'm sure people disagree because there's been a lot of really cool lightsaber duels. And I've not seen the Acolyte, so I know there's a lot of cool lightsaber duels in that. But here's the thing, right? My favorite lightsaber... My favorite bit of a lightsaber fight is... You know that bit when Qui-Gon has been killed in The Phantom Menace? And Obi-Wan's like waiting to get at Darth Maul. And Darth Maul is just sort of like, yeah, come on, man. Yeah, fucking come get it, yeah. And the fucking Obi-Wan's just like... basically like bouncing in place, ready to go before the force field even comes down. And so he goes for it, and they do this like 20-second sequence that is so intense and is so well choreographed, and it's not like all kinds of flips or anything. It's just two guys trying to fucking hit each other, and it's so good. Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul in that one moment, like that's similar to the trench run. The rest of the Duel of Fates is kind of old hat for me now, but that bit where he rushes in and they go, it's so fucking good. Varshio, you know, I haven't actually seen the Rebels rematch, and I hear nothing but good things about it. So one day, that's honestly my bad, is not having watched Rebels. I've watched season 1 and 2 of Rebels. At least I think I did. I'm pretty sure I finished season 2. But no, I never did see the Maul versus Obi-Wan, but I know it's supposedly very good. Hang on, what's going on here? Oh no, we're limited on ammo and shit. I didn't even think about that. Okay. I guess we're not that limited. No, we are pretty limited. Let's not go crazy here. What's the issue? Move and fire. Oh shit. I need to see it. I need to see that one. Shit, what can I do? I can't really do much. I guess I'll just have to go over there and figure it out. Ah, it's annoying.
AI opponents, yada yada yada, go fuck yourself. Going in.
Oh shit, these guys are tough.
You could always bring Sebulba. He always wins.
How are you doing that in the sky, bro? LK, what color lightsaber do you want? I want white just for shits and giggles. Hey, white's perfectly fine, yeah. Let me guess, green. I actually probably would want a green lightsaber, yeah. It's my favorite color, like you know. This isn't going well at all. I'll just leave Yu-Gi-Oh to deal with it. I don't want them to kill Ice, ideally. By the way, fuck Ice. But don't fuck Eyes. Alright, here we go.
I'm not doing this for fun.
Hang on, I've got a call from Marin. I might have to go AFK for a minute. One sec. Hello, are you here with the groceries? Okay, you want me to come out? Okay, I'll have to go AFK on my stream, guys, but I will be there in a minute. Alright, cool. Alright. Thanks, bye. Apologies, folks. I am going to go AFK for a minute. Vampiro, thank you for the here's one. Sorry, I had to use my phone there, which is obviously awkward. Alright, we've got to go put away groceries, so I'm going to go AFK. I have to go rush and help. I'll be back.
You'll apologize.
I'm back.
Give it up, because now I'm back.
Give it up. Sorry about that, folks. All right, let's keep going. Was it fast? I mean, it's just outside. Like, I had the AFK things switched on. We just saw I had to lug the bags into the kitchen from outside, and there weren't a lot of them. All right, keep going. Give it up, unlimited.
There's no getting up from this. Suck my dick. That's about the size of it. My dick, that is.
Marin's doing okay, Yamikasari. Yeah, no, very busy, but obviously very happy to have met their weight goal for the gender surgery. K16 doesn't. Dick says Marin. There you go. K160 doesn't putting stuff into the fridge and pantry take time. I mean, I started helping with that, and then Marin came back in and said, "Hey, don't worry about that. I'll do it." So I'm not putting everything away, but we lugged all the bags in, and I started putting stuff away, and then Marin insisted. So they're still doing it.
Whatever's at my disposal is gonna get disposed.
Dicks out for Marin. That's it. Yeah. Hashtag dicks out for Marin.
All according to Keikaku. My dick! All according to my dick.
My Dickaku. Oh, I got use counter on at least 5 enemies in a single stage. I got an achievement for that. I don't have many achievements left. Hey, what's up, Waka? Hey, Nage. How many achievements do I have left on here? I have 32 of 38 achievements, which is pretty good, in my opinion. What are we missing? Skill Master, have any pilot learn 20 or more skills at once? Did it go well for me and Marin? Elisa, you mean the groceries? Yeah, it went fine. Skill Collector, produce every skill program. Or did I not do that yet? 2 sides, 2 stories, get the ending for both the male and female pro tags. That could be a bit difficult. And then 30 Master, obtain every achievement. And there's 2 hidden achievements. Okay. EJ Blackhawk, thank you for Ore Sanjoing. Good to have you, EJ. Yeah, that was an achievement for me. Sorry if that confused everybody. We've got to get in there. Thank you so much, EJ. You've got in there. Let's see what is the rarest achievement that I've gotten. What is the one that people haven't gotten much? It looks like probably the Ultimate Bummer, which is a great achievement for me to get. From the Ultimate Bum to the Ultimate Bummer. Let's see. Reduce an enemy pilot to 50 morale. Oh, I see. That explains it. Yeah. That is a bit of a bummer, isn't it? Anyway. Stream floof makes a day less bad. Well, I hope that I can improve all of your days, EJ, if I can help it. If I can make that happen.
No matter what happens, I'm always gonna be me. Orewa, bitch. Boku wa orewa.
Leaves out behind only the fresh scent of étranger.
I'm a cat with a snake face.
No matter what.
The Unlimited Professor, thank you for the no matter what.
Hey, Ice, hackles down, okay? It's over.
Ha, hoo.
We pulled through here, but what the hell was a monster like that doing here? The next set of coordinates should be the last one. But going by recent history, it's gonna be the hardest.
Thank you for the head pat, EJ. You are an EJ. You are EJ. Thank you for the hydrate command. And here is one, Waka. Thank you.
It's okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! We can handle anything if we do it together.
Ice, you don't have to be a cat anymore, you know. You never had to be a cat.
Huh? I was just, sighing with relief.
Uh-huh. So, big...
Oh, no, we missed the dialogue. I just realized, yeah, we didn't get to see the dialogue because we didn't attack. I'm sorry. Mecha82, thank you for the head pat there. I guess I could have attacked. I apologize.
Uh-huh. So a big juicy fish when we get back to civilization, right? My treat.
Ugh, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Now I feel bad that we didn't see the cat dialogue.
You really saved our bacon today. By the way, no bacon in the Eggs Benedict next time.
Eliezer, Mr. Seto Kaiba, sir, do you think you could take on a Yu-Gi-Oh battle against Mr. Light Yagami Battle?
Yeah, I could take him. Oh, he's got a death note. That's okay. I don't have a life. What do you want for a prize? Scritches behind the ears? Cat-face takoyaki? Just name it.
What I want...
Unlimited Professor, thank you for the 10 bits.
Is the cat Pharaoh the cat? Blah.
What I want is for you to forget this whole day ever happened.
You always did like cats, didn't you? Like back in Santiago. Santiago
was the first time I touched a cat.
What's going on?
I just wanted to pet it, but it kept running away. You're the one who showed me how to get it in my arms.
Yep, just knock it out and it'll lie there. Yep, and I still remember the way you beamed when you did.
What were the techniques you said would get a cat to like you again? I'm trying to remember. 1, don't act like you're chasing it. 2, meet the cat's eyes. 3, if it comes to you, wait before you reach out. It worked, but I still don't really understand. Did you used to have a cat or something?
You know, she'd get a lot out of the final song in the Cats musical, the addressing of cats. You've heard of several kinds of cats, and my opinion now is that you should need no interpreter to understand a character. You've learned enough to take the view that cats are very much like you. Anyway.
Nah, never kept one, but I did have some experience with other small temperamental animals. You know the kind, lonely but too proud to admit it, but feed them and be nice to them, and what do you know? They'll gradually warm up to you.
Oh, very funny, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey, I'm just talking about animals here.
Then we can dig it.
Hey, look at the time. Definitely bedtime. Good night. Don't forget to put out the fire.
Turning and running at the first sign of trouble, as usual. Thank you, Yu-Gi-Oh! You're the reason I can be happy now. Meow. I hope after the war we can keep living together like this. Even though I suspect we can't.
Okay, why? Because of war?
Meow. Bruh.
I don't know who he meant. I think he was making reference to her, though. He hates that hedgehog, though. All right, let's save one more time. Oh, because of Mitsuba. Oh, okay. What the fuck? I don't like the jealousy angle. I do not like it. There are days to come. I don't care for the jealousy aspect. Dry Stragger Captain's room.
Our wandering friends have sent their regular report from Mars. How's it looking? You were right. It looks like the étrangers are tracking their position specifically. Just like in the Andes. Well, this is a pickle. I think we're good on data then. Let's pick them up. About that, the dimensional distortion is interfering with communications. We can't contact them. Of course. Looks like we've been outplayed. Don't worry, Mitsuba. They'll make it back with all their pieces, trust me. They've pulled off miracles even Commodore Fikes and Orchidacia didn't expect. But we've just got to trust them on this one. I know.
Ma'am, all the teams we dispatched around the Earth sphere have returned to the ship. Our only outstanding sortie is now the Mars team.
Captain. Yes, let's make haste.
Mars. Get your ass to Mars.
There are days to come. These days are ours, and we're in the Rio, baby.
Goodbye, gray sky, hello, blue. There's nothing gonna hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rockin' and rollin' all night long.
Why he sounds so Bosch? I'm not sure why it wouldn't let you say that.
Posh. Why does he sound so posh? Because that's the voice.
Hey, Aquamarine, you did some commissions. Gonna work on them tomorrow. Oh, you got some commissions. Very cool. Congrats.
This is...
the Vestitus Borealis, where we were reunited. I honestly thought I'd never see you again. And definitely not like that.
Yeah.
The whole time we were traveling, the wars were making the world an even worse place to be.
Maybe that's why I started having these dreams of the lab.
And the peace the Zero Requiem brought didn't really help us either. Zero Requiem! In the end, we decided to split up so we wouldn't remind each other of the hell we left behind. To sever our ties with our past. We were even going to give up the names we'd been using. Edge and Ice.
And it looks like I'm supposed to be able to read another word here. Edge and Eyes something. I think we're supposed to know their surname, but we don't. Saint Klaus. Okay, Saint Klaus. My bad. Soup. Have you ever played the Danganronpa games? I played a bit of the first one. Yeah, good point. Looking at the log. No, it's not the log. No, it goes off the edge of it there as well. What's it? Saint Klaus.
I felt like my heart was going to implode when we separated.
Takes a curt attitude after they were reunited, but is grateful to Edge for everything he taught her while they lived as siblings. So he's Edge in the description as well. Interesting.
I thought it was my fault because I wasn't strong enough to get over the trauma from the lab. So I always told myself that if I could get over it, I'd be able to see you again. That I had to be strong.
You were always strong, Ice. You are strong.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
And see, we managed to find each other again. We're even fighting together. Think Mavie might have sent us here together so we'd remember that. She's a tricky devil sometimes.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
But it's more than that. This place is important to us, you know.
Important?
You don't remember? The Vestitas Borealis was where an ancient civilization hid away a vast treasure.
You don't think the database entries support variables? He's codenamed Edge. There it is. Yeah, they mention it. I guess they don't use his custom name in the description. Alright, no, I'll buy that.
The Vestitas Borealis was where an ancient civilization hid away a vast treasure.
Yeah, but we already searched this.
Or did we? We might find more if we turn the 30th sensors over every nook and cranny of this old place. Come on, Ice. We made it here to hell and back from that Étrangers. Now is our chance to strike it big.
Fine. We'll have a look around while we're scouting for Étrangers.
Got something?
That was fast.
We did it, Ice. Real treasure.
Hang on, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dimensional distortion incoming.
There's a few of them. There's a few of them. There's a fair few of them. All right.
If it isn't our favorite crystal giant. Looks like they're coming in hot this time.
I'm coming, Yu-Gi-Oh!
I can take care of myself. Focus on your own safety.
What? But they're all focused on you.
Let's give me a minute to clean them up. I'll be over to help you out.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
This is where we were reunited. They're not ripping us apart. Not here. I'm putting it all on the line so we can both make it home and have a future together.
A future?
Let's roll, Ice. Give them all we've got.
Right.
You hear that, Étrangers? I'll teach you to leave us the hell alone.
What is here from the final boss? Is it this guy? The Zelbilenium? Is that him? Alright. Let's see what Yu-Gi-Oh! Can Yugi do?
The ice is gonna break!
We don't want the ice to break, though. Ice being jealous after specifically trying to avoid being close to Edge was something. It's a little frustrating. I don't like that. I don't like that. It makes them seem like children, and I guess they are, but... I don't know if... I don't know if that's the... Okay. Why is eyes pronounced eyes? That's what people told me, right? Eyes?
We're going to survive. We're not gonna cork it out here.
Cork it?
I've got a lot of life left to live with eyes. And Mitsuba, I guess.
Scooby-da-dooby-dooby. Alright, I'll probably wrap up the stream after this mission. Is it Oz then? Is it just Oz? Because people have been trying to tell me it's eyes or something. Eyes? Am I wrong? Oh, I apologize. If it's Oz, then it's Oz. I'm sorry. Genkai. I do apologize. I genuinely thought that I was saying it the way people told me. And maybe I'm not. Somebody might have pranked me. The kanji is ayasu. Ayasu. So eyes. Ayasu. Ayasu. Aizu. Aizu. I don't know. You'll have to forgive me. Maybe it was Varshio that told me? I don't know. Asu. Asu. So, so it's Oz. So it is Oz. Oh. Okay, yeah, I've been saying it wrong this whole game. Not that she's showed up much, but... Now I feel silly. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm a big old fool. Genkai.
Whatever's at my disposal is gonna get disposed. There's no getting up from this. All according to plan. Suck on this! Yeah, taste those eggs Benedict, bitch. That's about the size of it.
Kevin Nash was Oz. The great and powerful. Loving the wrestling references, Ray Taro. Never stop, please. Seriously. Arse, that's what I kept thinking, Yami Kisara. But you know me, I've got a one-track mind, and it leads to the ass. Huckabeen.
LK, this Sunday, no mercy.
Thank you, yes. I'm glad you reminded me.
Okay, this Sunday, no mercy.
That's valid music. Arse eus. I see arse, I feel good. Alright, let's go. Just keep killing these guys. Was it not the official pronunciation? Shame. It's Arceus now. Because arse. Boo! If we're still saying Uranus for that planet, we should be able to say arse in Pokemon. We have our things that we obsess over. Hey, I'm sure that you've obsessed over Joey's butt every so often. Every so often. Or just often. I don't know. I ain't complaining. It's Joey, he's got it going on back there, I bet. He got that Brooklyn dumper! Save some ass kicking for Oz. We didn't get her cat dialogue. I won't be cheated again. Okay, that's valid. Yes, I will let Oz... I'm gonna have to convince myself to say Oz now. I will let Oz do some fighting.
Brooklyn Rage!
We got that Brooklyn ass, man. Thank you to EJ Blackhawk for the Brooklyn Rage. The Badonkadonk Rage. Comes from the ass. Miracle, why not? She can't kill them. She's not strong enough. Like Mr. Incredible, she's just not strong enough. I heard about that Ray Taro. I haven't seen it, but, you know, good for him, honestly. You love his butt? Yami Kisara, you should love his butt. Be proud of that. Wave that flag. Enjoy to your heart's content.
Both of our lives have been completely messed up by this power that was forced on us. We're not going to let anyone take anything from us ever again. We're free now. I have to fulfill my duty. There's no other choice. They're locked down. There.
Oh, hell yeah, Yami Kisara. I'm glad that you know this information. It's like me. I know certain panels from certain comics where it's like, that's where the butt is. Alright, well, she survived. She's alive. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to Basic Thugonomics Mecha 82, which was John Cena's old theme when he had the rap gimmick. Which means, yes, I believe CM Punk rapped. To make fun of John Cena. Kaiba hates Joey because he knows Joey got superior ass. Really, it's not difficult to have a superior ass to Kaiba. Kaiba is 100% ass, but has none.
I can't forget to do this. It's in my bones. Yeah,
Are you okay, Yu-Gi-Oh?
yeah, it's in my bones. Yeah, I'm fine. Just push myself a little. This pain in my head, just like in the Andes. Now I get it. I'm starting to get why Maybe sent us out here. But it's gonna wear on me fast. We gotta deal with this quick.
Koopa doopa doobie. Yamikasara, I saw it because someone put it on a profile pic and it's the only thing I could think where he would do that. Joey slapping his own ass? I guarantee you he takes every opportunity. Get a load of this, Kaiba. Yeah, kiss it. Alright. Me. Kurt Angle did it better. I think I'm cute. I got gold medals. That's so funny. The angle slam. The ankle lock. Marty Jannetty. Still can't walk. I'm just a sexy Kurt. I'll make your ankle hurt. It's so funny. Like, a lot of Kurt Angle's segments and lines were just, they transcended the arena that they were in, you know? They transcended wrestling. Like, that's just funny. I'm a sexy Kurt. I'll make your ankle hurt. And he sold it, you know. Sherry was there. Ankle hurt. Eat your heart out, girls. I love that. Kurt Angle, some of the best wrestling comedy. Like, wrestling and comedy often don't go together very well. Ja, are you familiar with Lucha Libre? Any favorites or only from luchadors who cross over to WWE? Yes, admittedly, I've not watched a lot of Lucha Libre. And that's on me. There's just so much wrestling and not enough time in the world. But I'm trying to think of someone. I'm going to look up just a bunch of famous lucha wrestlers. I guess I just look up luchadors is what I should be saying. A list of luchadors. Why is John Cena on it? Because I guess it is just wrestlers, right? I mean, I'll be honest, like, Penta is great. I mean, honestly, I'm struggling to really... You know what? I was always a big fan of Super Crazy. I don't know if that's one that's sort of not everybody's fave, but Super Crazy versus Tajiri was one of my favorite feuds. I don't know how many people watched that in ECW and various other places back in the day, but those guys, when they were in the ring together, you just always had a great fight. Like, they never undersold.
If I let fear win, I'm done for. Punching in at full speed.
I see, Yami Kisara. I saw yesterday a fan translation author note where they got a screenshot of where Jonichi goes, I'd love to watch Kaiba's ass get kicked and question if that's what started the ship. There's so many places that the ship could have started, let's be honest. I don't think wrestler equals luchadors, but I could be wrong. Is it not? Luchador. Yeah, no, I guess you're right. A person who competes in Lucha Libre wrestling. I don't know why Googling luchadors just brought up professional wrestlers. I guess because it literally, lucha just means fight. So I guess it was like, oh, you just want people who fight. Nah, that's not what I wanted. Da-da-da-da. Let's try and take one other guy out with her if we can. Hey, we can. All luchadors are wrestlers, but not all wrestlers are luchadors. This is true. The mask stuff is really cool. Like, I'm sure if I'd gone into wrestling even at an even younger age, I probably would have been all about Lucha Libre and the masks and everything. Not that I can't still be into it. But I'm sure I would have been more into it. Elisa, here's a weird question. Do you think it's worse to get drunk or high? Do you think a person can get both? I mean, you're speaking to the right guy. You can get drunk and high at the same time. It's called crossfading. It's a specific experience, and I do not recommend it. It's not pleasant. I mean, depending on who you are. There are people who seem to enjoy doing that. I don't think it's good. No. But you can get drunk and high. Yeah, crossfading. It's a specific thing. And my experience with it has been entirely negative. Entirely negative. But as far as which is better, getting drunk or high, I mean, it depends on the drug that you're talking about. And I guess it also depends on the alcohol that you're talking about. But if I'm being 100% honest, in my own experience, getting drunk frequently leads to a hangover. Yeah, okay, if we're talking about weed and beer, then getting high is much more preferable, because when you get drunk, you get a hangover. If we're talking about weed, there's no hangover. Like, I mean, ultimately, you have to use both responsibly. Absolutely, use both responsibly. But yeah, weed, even if you have like a ton of it, the next day, you're gonna be okay. If you get really drunk, you might be you might need to go to the hospital, to be honest, but yeah, no, you're gonna have a really rough day tomorrow. Yeah, and be 18 plus, yeah, I guess so, yeah. Depending on the legal drinking age wherever you're at, but ultimately just be responsible, that's the main thing. But yeah, I can speak from experience that crossfading, don't do it. I don't recommend it. And I'm going to allude to something without being specific. But in my experience, definitely don't accidentally crossfade because you took edibles before a famous voice actor came over to visit and they make a bunch of drinks for you and they give one to you and you feel obligated to drink and then you suddenly realize you're crossfading in front of a really famous voice actor that you really respect. That's something that you don't want to have happen. So avoid it. Yeah, Mikasara, I like alcohol as long as I don't get too drunk. Tipsy is okay. I've been sick once and never again. Yeah, alcohol can be pretty rough. Scooby da dooby dooby. We might need to have a second turn to this round, honestly, at this rate. Dizzy Kuriboh. I do get pretty dizzy. I'm a bit of a ditz. A ditzy Kuriboh. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of our turn. Hopefully we don't die? Hey, no worries, Elisa. I mean, honestly, you're asking a perfectly simple, normal question, and I actually have experience, so... In my opinion, yeah, getting drunk can be much more disastrous. Grah.
It's not going to land. AI movement is simple and easy to read. There's no place for hesitation. Let's do this. Suck my dick.
There you go. Come on, then. I'm just gonna skip the animations. Oh, shit. I mean, that's fine. You counter, baby. Elisa,
Mr. Bakura, sir, how is Merrick when he gets high and or drunk with you? Does he get flirty with you or annoying? Maddox always annoying, even if he's flirty. So I can answer that. He's annoying. When Maddox high, it's not that much different from when he's sober, to be honest. He's on another planet.
I'm on Uranus, Bakura.
Yes, you are.
What?
it's fine. He's alive. All right, they can't quite make it to us, so we're alive. Count our blessings. How did you pull off that joke on the spot? Which one? What did I say? What did I say? Hell yeah, Yami Kasara. I hope you do. I will be sad if I don't see Jonochi junk in that trunk. Oh, the Uranus one? Oh, I don't know how I did that. I couldn't tell you. That was a fluke. Alright, let's kill these guys and then finish the mission and finish the stream. He's not going to do it, apparently. Hang on. Your water bottle fell on your keyboard. I was trying to decipher what you meant. I was like, plus, are you trying to add to what I'm saying? I guess we're going to use the Roche Saber Overbreak, which I don't really want to use because it's a lot of energy, but...
How do I feel when I get drunk or high? With my hands. Yes.
I'm always ready to talk about butts. It's true. I have that in my back pocket. At all times.
He has the back pocket in his back pocket.
I don't know why I did that. I guess because I have low energy. Sure. Are you gonna kill it? You're gonna kill it. Excellent. Let's go. Oh, I forgot about the animation. Ah, damn it. Sorry, guys.
Because you said, how do I feel? And I said, with my hands. I feel things. You know. It's a joke. Laugh, I command it. We won.
Yeah, by the skin of our teeth. What? Oh no, the skin of our teeth!
How many of those do they have left?
This might be the end of the line.
Edge.
But if it is, I'll make sure it's just me. You're gonna get out of here in one piece, Oz. If it's the last thing I do.
Oh, the cavalry. Okay, we don't need every single individual one.
Yu-Gi-Oh, look!
The Dry Stragger. Man, am I glad to see you, Mitsuba.
I wish we'd made it earlier, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nah, you're fine. You're just in time. So this means the mission's over, right? I need to take a load off.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sorry, I just need a little rest. Eggs Benedict. This is it, Oz. I'm heading north and you should head south.
Yeah.
Hey, I like the outfit. Your hair, too.
You picked these clothes and did my hair. I'll stay like this forever.
He picked those clothes? The fuck?
So you'll always be able to find me.
I see. Hey, you should change your name. Make a fresh start for yourself.
But I'll always be your sister, no matter what.
Thanks, Az. We'll meet again, I bet, when we're both stronger.
Thank you, Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm sure we'll see each other again someday.
All right. Dry Stragger Medical Ward. I'm guessing that was obviously...
No matter what.
Thank you, Aquamarine Neo, for the slightly delayed no matter what. Dry Stragger Medical Ward.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Az, is this?
It's the Dry Stragger's sickbay. You passed out after the battle.
Guess I went a little too hard. Damn, I wish you hadn't seen me like this.
Why not? You were protecting me. That's the coolest thing I can imagine.
Hey, wait. Hey, wait, what am I lying around here for? That treasure I picked up with the 30th.
And she won that treasure to secure our futures, right?
Yeah, something like that. So you're leaving the Dry...
So you're leaving the Dry Stragger?
Well, I can't do that. I made Mitsuba a promise. If you want to bail, you're welcome to your share. I'll fill Mitsuba in.
What if I asked you to come with me?
You know that's off the table.
Yeah. I can't compete with Mitsuba, can I?
No, look. My promise to her and my promise to you are different. No matter who or what's in my life, you'll always be my sister. So if you want to stay with me after the war, we'll all figure it out together. We'll always be together if you want to stay.
And be a third wheel for the rest of our lives? No way. I told you I'd be independent, didn't I?
That you did. Nope, it's the independence alarm.
You're awake, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey, Mavie said survivability was one of my qualifications for this gig. I'm just proving her right.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm so sorry for sending you on such a dangerous mission. Dangerous mission.
I knew it'd be like that when I agreed. You didn't do anything wrong.
And I would say it was worth it for both of us. How so?
Don't worry about it. It's a family thing. Eggs Benedict, you know. Incidentally, Captain, we located an ancient relic during part of the mission. And since it was recovered in the course of our duties, we'd be honored if the Kaiba Corp would make use of it.
Are you sure?
Hey, we're fighting for peace and freedom, aren't we? It's a small price to pay.
How long have you been waiting to use that line?
What?
Thank you, Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean it. You have my deepest gratitude.
That's all I've ever wanted. I want your deep gratitude.
Really can't compete with Mitsuba, can I?
No, you can't. So stop trying.
To my brother, she represents hope. But I'll always be his sister. That's good enough for me. I'll keep fighting by your side until we don't have to fight anymore.
Gained 5 million credits. All right. Hot damn. That was a treasure trove. And we got out of that mission now. Out of the Eggs Benedict. Let's upgrade some things. Az is weird. We have learned there's some weird things going on with Az. May as well finish leveling her, though. And she could use... I guess she could use both EN and ammo, but maybe EN. That should be enough money to upgrade something to full 20. Did I see your butt pun? I did see your butt pun, Elisa. Let me see. SRX. I wouldn't mind leveling him. Maybe we can go all the way to 20 with him. Yeah, there we go. All right. And we got the EN. Great Majinga is also a good choice. I think I've done Great Majinga. Oh, Majin Kaiser. Never mind. Great Majinga. Okay. K16, I just want Kiriko to kick down the door, walk in, mutter, ooh, and then leave the room quietly. This is gross. Your Eggs Benedict sucks. Should have upgraded her before. She might have been useful. Yeah, I did upgrade her a little bit. I did upgrade her a little bit before. She was upgraded. I swear. Just not by a lot. By a fair bit. Let's give the Hainu a boost. It's Hainu. A big boost. I guess energy. And Grid Knight, since you're here. Since you're here, Grid Knight. A lot of people getting upgrades. It's all EN for you. And since the other Majingas got upgraded, so let's upgrade Shiro's. Majinga Zetto, the classic. It's almost entirely EN. There we go. Alright, not bad, not bad. Most of these guys don't need the attacker command, so... Goji, do you have attacker? You have attacker EX? Shit. Right. Hyoma, do you have attacker regular attacker? So let's give him attacker EX. There we go. Attacker EX, Psycho no Pahatona. Shimata Wararisara. Double boiled extreme. Tilly, okay. Shush, pooch. It's not us. Okay, 1 sec. Tilly, hey. Stop. Come on. There's nobody there. I can look out the window right now and I can see there's nobody there. Little pooch. Super Doggo Wars. Alright, guys. We're gonna save it there. This has been a fun stream. We got a bunch of the extra content done. We killed God. far killed God. It was pretty impressive. There was some good borking. We need an Eggs Benedict power pod. Did we not get one? Shame. My eggs are Benedictless. The Eggs Cats saga was very exciting. I had a good time. Do we have any onboard stuff? Nothing cutscene-wise. Plenty of quests, though. Progress has been made.
What a good time everyone's had.
That's a quote from an old cartoon called The Fruities, which is a Spanish cartoon that I would watch super early in the morning because I had insomnia. One of the other cartoons I would watch that wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of my insomnia. And the Fruities came on super early, like 4 in the morning, maybe 4 or 5 in the morning. And it was a terrible cartoon that was built around this software that was like, you don't need to animate anything. You can just take these clips and take this stock background and play the footage over it, and you don't need to animate. It's all done. And it's fucking terrible as a result. But there's a Maya that is a strawberry, and they frequently use footage of a football game happening in Fruity Village, and they often cut to a shot of Maya Strawberry watching the football. And at one point, when the game finishes, and it doesn't really establish who won the game, Maya Strawberry, after the game, says,
What a good time everyone's had.
and I'm like, you don't get to decide that. What if it was shit? What if everybody was miserable? Anyway, I'm done regaling you about the weird shows that I would watch at 4 in the morning. Let's go raid someone. Let's see who is live. The mayor's word is law. No, yeah, I can't really dispute it, can I? Strawberry said so. Strawberry says yes. We're gonna raid Gaijin Goomba. Gonna throw you over to Gaijin. From a Kuriboh to a Goomba. Gaijin is playing something called Sulfur, which I don't know. I assume it looks like a crafting, well, actually a first-person game of some sort. We're going to raid Gaijin Goomba, but before we go, we're going to head to the title screen. We're going to watch one of these intermission scenes. They're always fun.
Ogami, after the war, you have to come to... Oh, no. Ogami, after the war, you have to come to Paris with me. As long as you come back soon. Remember, you have a duty to protect Tokyo.
Sure, whatever you say.
Ogami, you jack! What happened to I'll always be by your side? Did you forget? Erica, we've been through this. You know that was a dream. You have to pursue your dreams to make them real. Let's make it happen together, Ogami! Hold your horses. My dreams with Ogami come first. Watashi desu?
Hang on, you two. What about my dream? The dream of defending peace and freedom.
Peace? Freedom?
I'm going to need both of you to help me make that one reality. Let's all work together for the biggest dream of all. That's what Combat Review Captain Ogami wants. It's what I want. It's what I want. All right, we're going to throw you guys over to Gaijin Goomba. That was a fun session, though. Thanks for hanging. And we'll probably be playing that Sonic visual novel, The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, with Marin tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, throwing you guys over to Gaijin. Take care. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Bye. Harry-patty-patoo, harry-pappy-papoo.